are live. Ball is kicked away here. Okay, waiting to see. Hello, hello, ladies and gentlemen. Make sure you tap that screen as you're coming in. And I'm on YouTube. We're live on Purple App. And just waiting to see if TikTok wants to work with us tonight. Let me make sure that's right. And okay, and boom. Maybe that'll work this time. All right, so it's going to be Steelers with the ball here. Yo, what's up? Main tab, what's up there? 2K Paper, how we doing? Welcome, welcome. Panthers are back, baby. I know, man. Tough day today for sure, wasn't it? It was really upsetting, to be honest with you. It is a tough one. It was a tough day today, to say the least. I mean, what can you do, right? What can you do? Yo, what up, Simply? How we doing? How are you doing tonight? Yeah, I don't know. I mean, everything that could go wrong for Carolina went bad today. I actually don't really blame the defense. I pretty much think it's the offensive fault. Simply thank you for the likes, by the way. Appreciate you. Yeah, it was a tough day overall, but I'd say it, but that Kyler rumor might be an upgrade. Bro, I'm not even kidding when I say this. I think today might have been the worst game for Bryce Young in the history of Bryce Young. I love him. If you've been in this stream, I've been a defender of Bryce Young for a long time, and I still think that the potential's there because we've seen the flashes. But I don't know if he doesn't trust himself to throw down the field, or if Canales doesn't trust him for deep shots. But it's not happening. The only really true deep ball kind of pass that we had today was to Xavier Legette, and Xavier didn't even really try to get it. What's up, Dustin? How we doing? Simply thanking for the likes there. JT, pretty good. You had Jonathan Taylor. Yeah, me too, man. I had Jonathan Taylor in I have him in 4 leagues, man. It was good. If you're Bryce Young and on 4th and 2 and you don't attempt to pass, that is under 2 yards. I know, man. Are you talking about the one to Chuba? Are you talking about the one to Chuba there? Yeah, that was a frustrating one to say the least. Bro, I don't know what to do. I don't know what to tell you. Yeah, it was the one where it was just short. And look, not the first one. The first one was 100% it was a pass the first one was a roughing the passer, where they hit the helmet. But that second call that bailed us out, it was let's just be honest, it was not. It was not. And we totally got bailed out by that, and still we're not able to capitalize. It was so frustrating. I don't know what to say. Because the first one, it was 100%. Because Bryce got hit in the face, so it was the one that negated the interception, the bad interception. Even though, had he not been hit in the face, that still would have been a really bad throw that would have been a pick. But at the same time, it's bro, I don't know what to do. But, yo, what's up, Dashy? How we doing? 3rd and 4 here for the Steelers, by the way. Throw there, they're incomplete there. When the Saints' 28-year-old rookie quarterback outplays you, it's bad. Yeah, no. I agree. It's just, I don't know. I mean, that's what I tweeted at one point. I was like, Shuck is looking better than Bryce, and that's not good at all. I mean, he was having more yards in the first quarter, or I'm sorry, the first half than Bryce has in most of his games this season. And it's just and this is what maybe his second. It's either his second start or his first full game. So it's Chuck's not really been. I don't know. It's kind of. But Dustin, thank you for the likes here. Simply thank you for that as well. But yeah, welcome in here, y'all. Ranting a little bit about the Panthers, but still having conversation and watching some Sunday Night Football. Chargers have the ball back now, by the way. But yeah, no, it was a tough day overall. I mean, I don't know. It kind of erases everything that happened last week. There's no way you can beat the best team in the NFC one week and lose to the other one They want to come back for Houston today. That was wild. Outscored the Jags 26-0 in the fourth quarter. Yeah, I missed a lot of it. I'm going to be 100% honest with you, but like that is wild though. 36-29. Because the Jags were dominating. I can't believe they actually won that. I ended up taking a nap after the Panthers game because I was up late last night. I was up till about 8 o'clock this morning. I was watching League of Legends final. I don't know if anybody cares about that or watches that as well, but I was up watching that. And so I stayed up for that and then woke up in time for the Panthers game, so I took a nap. but I missed a lot of other stuff because I was so exhausted. But, yo, what's up, Cody? How we doing there? But, yeah. Yeah, see, 2nd and 8 here for the Chargers. Herbert's just going to throw it. And Trey Harris for the reception. He loses a yard there, but, man. The Houston, incredible comeback, though. That is crazy. I'm seeing it here now. Bears had a good comeback today against the Giants as well. I did see some of that. Jets get a win today. Dolphins beat the Bills. Kind of a wild situation there. But your team won today? Nice. Yeah, it's a pretty solid win for y'all. I don't think anybody in particular may be happy about the Panthers versus Saints game, even Saints fans, because they might be upset about the whole situation about they might like be mad about oh gosh, what was I gonna say? Winning, potentially not getting the first round pick now. Sorry, that's what I was trying to say there. You would like to see how they win there. They're voting to end it right now. We'll see. Hopefully Dart doesn't miss time. Losing neighbors, Scat and Dart is a reason. Would be brutal for the Giants. Oh, I know. Yeah, I know. It's great that they're going to have them to build on in the future, but, like, you just really hope that there's not going to be some sort of, like, energy or, like, injury proneness or anything like that. By the way, Chargers are punting it, and now it's going to be back to the Steelers. And it's about the 50-yard line. It's going to be good field position here for the Steelers. Yeah, because it shows potential in Shuck. Yeah, Shuck looked good. Yeah, Shuck looked good. But, like, at the same time, though, it's like, I don't know. Shuck been playing good for you? Yeah. He's been, yeah. Yeah, no, I get that. Rams won. Yeah, the Rams got a win today. Being the 49, they dominated that game pretty much. I think that's the first time that we've really felt like we've seen, like, the 49ers missing so many people and it affecting them, So it's like, I don't know, maybe that's the first time that that's actually happened, but I was a little bit itchy there. Yeah, no, I don't know. The Panthers sold hard today. No, 100%. Yeah, Panthers had a terrible day today. The offense was absolutely awful. Awful. How was the weather down there? It is okay. It rained for a bit today. It's getting cooler outside. There's potential snow in the area. Not much, but Bryce Young is not it. Look, as someone who's been a Bryce defender for a long time, I'll tell you this. He was a big problem today. I'm not saying he's the whole reason. There was a lot of stuff, but, like, man, like, it was not a good day. It was not a good day for him. And he's going to have to change something. You can't get outperformed like that. He looked very mad in his post-conference stuff there today, by the way. He looked absolutely terrible. Seahawks looked legit today. Yeah, they did. Also, what does Miami Dolphins happen to the Bills today? That was ugly. Yeah, it was bad for Buffalo, but, like, I don't know. Maybe Buffalo's on the same level as Carolina. I'll be honest with you. Maybe they are. Because, like, if I'm not mistaken, didn't they get the knock that, like, they really haven't beat anybody good? They beat the Chiefs, right? But, like, besides that, they won their Super Bowl game, right? But other than that, it was against the Saints. How do you think about the Bears? Bears look good. The Bears are going to be a legit team. I would not want to face the Bears at all because Ben Johnson's creativity is amazing. And then just to add to that, their ability to come back and the way that they play, there's so much potential. The Bears look really good right now. Oh yeah, the Falcons lost to the Colts today. Yeah. You're watching the game on TV right now. Hey, me too. Welcome, Cornflake. Glad to have you in here with us. Also, Lave's touchdown. You personally think that was offensive pass interference and it wasn't called? No, I agree. I do think it was offensive pass interference, and I don't know why it was called. But I mean, I'm gonna be honest with you though. Even with that being the fact, like Carolina had so many opportunities. I do agree that should have been offensive pass interference, but there were so many times where we had them early in the game in a long situation there on third down, and Nick Scorton was right there, almost had the sack, but then Shuck's able to find, I can't remember who it was, down the field, wide open. Your fantasy opponent today had Gibbs and Taylor, so this was fun. Oh, no, man, that's tough. Thoughts on the Commanders? I mean, they're just banged up, man. They're just banged up, and they can't really get anything going, but, like, even when they've been healthy, they've not been consistent. But what is that, 4 or 5 losses in a row? Commanders, it's like go next. Just focus on next year at this point. It might be just best to shut it down because, I mean, honestly, it's not getting better right now. I don't know how the contracts are with the players that they got. Like, for instance, Debo. I can't remember how long his contract is, but see, Rams slammed San Francisco. They did today. Rams look good. They did. All the NFC South lost besides the Saints. Yeah, I know. And that's the thing. It was an absolute opportunity for Carolina to get a win. If Carolina would have won today, they would just be a half a game back from the Buccaneers. If Carolina could have just took care of business and had a win against the team that was in last place in the NFL, if they would have just got a win against the last place team in the NFL, they would have had the opportunity to be a half a game back in their division, and then the playoff talks start to actually happen. Rodgers goes deep to the end zone, overthrows DK Metcalf, by the way. But yeah, like, it's just, there's so many chances, and then just coming up short, you can't help it. If we would have had Rattler starting, y'all would have won. You should have started. No. I mean, Carolina, honestly, we should be able to beat him, you know, regardless of who that is back there. Carolina should be able to do that. And apparently, I think it was Akeem Kwanu was talking after the game, saying that they were not ready this week. That the preparation was not there, and they had a bad day on a couple days. By the way, long field goal here for Boswell, and he gets it. So the first points of the night, it's going to be Boswell with a 59-yarder, and 3-0 there, and the Steelers will take the first points of the night. If it would have had, but yeah. Carolina needs help on offense, at least one more quality wide receiver, a tight end, and some offensive line help for sure. Yeah, I mean, I can't be too upset about the offensive line situation due to all the injuries because I think this is the 8th different combination that Carolina has ran here today. It's been ridiculous, but I do understand, like, the offensive line help does need to happen. Carolina doesn't truly have that tight end one. I mean, we've got a bunch of, like, pretty good and, like, PFF-friendly or tight ends. But, like, we don't have like our, you know, in a Panthers tournament, Greg Olsen. We don't have our Brock Bowers, our Tyler Warren, our Mark Andrews, you know, something like that, or Travis Kelce. We need that kind of guy, and I don't know how we're going to get that. But we'll see exactly what the case is. And I do agree, we do need another wide receiver. Carolina potentially, like we were talking about the other day, Kyle, linked to potentially Kyler Murray and A.J. Brown. I mean, I would love to get A.J. Brown. Great bounce back for your Lions after last weekend as we played the payback. Yeah, there you go. I mean, it's not going to feel as good. It's not going to feel as good to win that game versus winning the game last year, but at the same time, you got to be happy with it, right, Ghostface? But welcome in here. How about them Texans? Texans had a big comeback. Yeah. Big comeback for the Texans, and now look at them. The standings are very interesting for that. Let's see. So the Texans now, they're just a game back on the Jaguars. The Jaguars, of course, looked like a really, really good team at the start of the year. I mean, they were winning quite a bit, you know. They went in to Kansas City, got the win, and then look at them now. Also, what are we doing about Chuba? That's a lot of money tied up at the back. I don't know. I feel like they kind of got to trade Chuba, honestly, at this point. Honestly, I feel like you got to trade Chuba, and I'm not 100% out on Brooks. Like, Jonathan Brooks might be worth bringing back and trying out next year. I say maybe get Rico Dowdle, which I don't know, man. I don't know if we end up if we don't trade Chuba, then we're going to lose Rico because there's no way we're going to pay 2 backs like that. You know what I'm saying? I don't think there's any way we can do that. But yeah. ¿Cómo estás? What's up? Muy bien, ¿y tú? You picked the Panthers this time and they lose. I know, man. Don't pick them anymore, Krim. Don't pick them anymore. But yeah. Where have I been? I've been here. What do you mean? I've been here. By the way, if y'all want updates and stuff like that, if you go to my channel, if you're on TikTok, there is it's like, it says Mylk's board or whatever. It's like a bulletin board that they have on there. It's like a group chat. Hey, by the way, re-up, thank you so much for the follow. Appreciate that. It's like, it's a way that you can connect with me, and I put little stuff in there all the time. Let's see, Eagles play the Lions next week on Sunday Night Football, which should be a great game. Yeah, I'm excited for that one. That is a great one. We got to have a good game at night because, like, we've had so many stinkers on Thursday nights. We need a really good Sunday Night Football game. And Lions versus Eagles sounds fantastic. I mean, that's like your NFC favorites right there for sure. Great bounce back for the Lions, though. I need more from y'all defense. I got Settle in fantasy for the Detroit there. Also a tough way for you. Oh, yeah. Gonna miss having Melanda around for sure. Yeah, I know. It's so disappointing how Charlotte FC went out there. I've still got the Charlotte FC jersey behind the tree, but it's not like it really matters anymore. But yeah, I watched that game and it was a disappointment, man. They couldn't get it going, and it's so frustrating. It's just so frustrating, you know. And it is what it is. But Charlotte FC out and another disappointing year. I mean, at least you made the playoffs, I guess, but win. You got to win. You got to win. Hey, Dustin, thank you for the likes there. Simply, thank you for the likes as well. Appreciate you. Herbert with it. He's going to throw here. Quentin Johnson with a reception. He gets about 9 on that, so it'll be 3rd and short. You thought the Rams versus 49er game was going to be a little bit better, but the Rams just kept scoring. Oh, yeah. No, I get that. Rams just kept scoring. I mean, yeah. Rams just, they piled it on. They just piled it on today. I mean, Rams looked good, you know. 49ers, I don't know, like I said, this is the first time it felt like they were not able to overcome the injuries, you know. Yo, what's up, Nick? How we doing? By the way, the Chargers tried to run it there up the middle, and they were stuffed there. The defense there for the Steelers comes in and stuffs them. Lappa fan, thank you for the likes there. Appreciate it. Welcome. Thoughts on the Eagles versus Packers game tomorrow? Sorry, Dashy, I just saw that, but thoughts on that game. So I think the Eagles will win. We'll see, though. Will the Packers bounce back after losing to Carolina? 4th and 1 here, by the way, for the Chargers. They're going to go for it again. Or at least try to get the Steelers to jump offside. Oh, they do push forward, and I think they got it. But I do think that the Eagles will win tomorrow, but we'll see if the Packers can bounce back. But I don't know. You're sad about the Panthers loss? Yeah, me too, man. Matthew Stafford's on heater. I think this is like 4 straight games on 4 touchdowns, 0 picks. That is wild. That is absolutely wild. I mean, Matthew Stafford making his case for the MVP. I mean, it's like, who would have thought like that the battle for MVP is going to be like Matthew Stafford and Drake May? It's just wild here. Panthers loss was that were there any showers? I mean, there needed to be some showers. Bryce looked, I don't know if y'all have seen like the post game or anything like that. Bryce looked absolutely pissed today after the game. So Chargers do get the first down. They're going to run it on first. They did get the first down on their first down play. They just ran nowhere to go really, maybe a yard there. But yeah, for MVP, if it ended today, in your opinion, no, I agree. I do think that Jonathan Taylor should be the MVP, but I'm going along the fact where it's like, you know how they're giving that to a quarterback every single year. They absolutely they've made that just best quarterback award pretty much. 2nd and 9 coming up here for the Chargers, by the way. Herbert under pressure throws. It's caught. Very tough there. I think it was Gadsden there, the tight end there. You don't think it was no one's fault on the Panthers? I mean, I think that Bryce definitely has a big hand in that one. I genuinely do think that might have been one of Bryce, if not Bryce's worst game as a Panther. But, and maybe in his whole life, if I'm honest with you. But, like, because he missed some throws. Luckily, I mean, the one pick was really bad. And, like, the one that got called back by the penalty was also bad. But, like, of course, it didn't count. But the offense didn't seem to be clicking at all. We don't really have a deep ball wide receiver threat. Oh, a throw there by Herbert. It was almost picked. It'll be 4th and 3 over the Chargers. But, man, that was close. But, yeah, there's a lot of things. Like, I don't know. I don't know how it goes forward from here. I mean, I'll be honest with you, as someone who's been very critical of the defense, someone who's been very, very critical of the defense of Carolina, they were not the problem today. Rice just doesn't push the ball down the field. Everything is short, and the sidelines teams are figuring that out. Yeah, exactly. I mean, that's pretty much what the Saints did today. They loaded forward. And they put the pressure on Carolina. They said, "Look, if you're going to, what was I going to say? If you're going to play like that, like, I dare you to throw it deep. I dare you to throw it deep." That's kind of what they were going after. Panthers' record is not that bad. No, for sure. But, like, the opportunities, like, missed opportunities. We win today, we would be a half a game behind the Buccaneers, because the Buccaneers lost today, Boo, Toronto, I know, right? Yo, what's up, Ray? How we doing? By the way, Cowboys, Commanders, Cleveland are really bad. Oh, yeah. Does anybody that watch my stream use Hulu? And if you do watch, like, Hulu Live TV, how far behind is your stream, if it is behind? I was just curious what you guys think. I'm thinking about switching to Hulu Live TV. I was just curious y'all's experience about how close to live it is. If it gets, like, ahead of other people's or not. You do? Thoughts on the Eagles versus Packers game? But, yeah. Dustin, thank you for the likes. Because I was thinking about switching it because it seems like the best way for me to watch the Canes and stuff, too. But you don't really use it, honestly. That's fair. That's fair. I get that. I get it. It's not, You have Hulu and it's more behind than mine? Okay. Okay. Because I've done like the Fubo free trial and stuff like that, but it's like I did like a test today to like count how long behind it was. My other side, it was like 30 to 40 seconds. It was like 30 to 40 seconds behind Fubo was. And I was like, man, this is you can't do this. Bear down, let's go. Yeah, they had Bears look great. Bears look amazing. Like, not even kidding. Crazy loser to the Saints. No, I agree. It's inexcusable. There's nothing. This was a game that Carolina has no excuse losing, and they lost it pretty badly. I mean, you came out and scored on an opening drive, and that was it. You're on Hulu right now. Can you tell? I can tell you when they're back from commercial. Okay, yeah, that'll be great. I appreciate you, Kyle. Thank you. Who has the ball? All right, so we're back from the commercial. I'm just seeing the salute to service thing right now. But who has the ball? It was the Chargers. No, Steelers get ready to get the ball there. The Chargers just punted it. Chargers just punted it there. Just got back from a commercial now. Okay. All right, it's a little behind, but let's see. The Panthers need help. I mean, they do. They do need help. I don't what it's going to be. There's definitely debated questions, but I'll tell you the main thing, in my opinion, is definitely offense. A toss here. They're going to lose some yards on the play. Saw 30, 40 seconds. Okay, gotcha. Thinks you need a Ladd touchdown? Yeah, we'll see if Ladd gets some tonight for you there, Lap of Fam. Welcome in here, by the way. You got him in fantasy or parlay or what? One is not Rico. Yeah, no, Rico is definitely not a problem. T-Mac's not a problem. I mean, T-Mac he's had some drops and stuff like that. I'm not going to 100% put all of them on him because some of them were just bad. Like, they were just bad throws and, like, behind him a little bit and too far. And, yeah, he got a hand on him and stuff like that. But, like, it's like the difference. A parlay? Gotcha. We'll see if it does. If you got the, like, two If you got the 2 rushing touchdowns by the quarterbacks. 2nd and 12, handoff here for the Steelers, and they're going to be about 3rd and 5. Hey, Dustin, thank you for the likes. Appreciate that. You think it's our offensive line? I mean, they definitely have some problem. Not today, fair. T-Mac looks good for a rookie, especially considering the offense around him. No, I agree. 100%. I mean, he's had solid yards. Xavier Legette has definitely made me upset and frustrated. I would love to see him, but, like, I don't know, man. I just really don't know. Bryce needs to trust his pocket. I mean, yeah, I get that too. I mean, but he did step forward at one point today. It was like a good pass downfield. He was able to find T-Mac. 3rd and 7 here for Rodgers. Rodgers dancing around. He's in the end zone. He dropped the ball. It's out, but he's going to be tackled for a safety. And we're going to have a 3-2 score. Ladies and gentlemen, this is not a soccer game. I know the score is 3-2, but I promise you, you're watching football. I promise you, this is not another soccer game, as you're seeing down there below all these different scores. But, yeah, it is 3-2. It should update in a second, though. That's great. But yeah, T-Mac has looked good, though. Yeah, like I said, for the offense that he's in. I mean, the offense in general has been rough, but Fuel tomorrow, though. Fair enough, fair enough. Oh, man. Yeah, I'm waiting for it to update. There it is. 3-2. By the way, Carolina Reapers is no longer available for an MLB team name. Why is that? Is somebody take the copyright for it or something? They got, like, the naming rights for that? Or, like, what's the case? Is someone else got it? But, yeah. How did they get 2 points? Safety. It was a safety. They tackled Aaron Rodgers in the they tackled him in the backfield, and he was inside the end zone. He almost fumbled it. He almost fumbled it, to be honest with you, and kind of lucky that he didn't. It wasn't recovered for a touchdown, honestly. So, but yeah, I mean, you know, it is what it is. But yeah. 2-pointers seem rare, to be honest. Yeah, I mean, it is rare. It is rare. Yeah. Here we go. A handoff here, and Ron's going to get a couple of yards. Sorry, I was responding to a message here. Hydrate. I got you. Thank you, sir. One of the minor league teams in North Carolina just rebranded to that. Dang. Well, shucks. We're going to run out of team names. I swear the other night that game was so boring. We were in here for like 30, 40 minutes still talking about it. This is a great soccer game, bro. That's what I'm saying, bro. This is the greatest soccer game you ever seen. Yeah. Hope would you have someone good? Are you talking about the Panthers? Yeah, I actually I low-key don't feel bad about like what we do because like I really think Dan Morgan's a good general manager. Throw here to Johnson, he drops it incomplete. It'll be 4th and 9. So now they're gonna have to kick it back there. Find it. Thank you for the likes there. I really do trust Dan Morgan. I think he's done really good in free agency and drafting, but we'll see. One of the greatest soccer games you'll ever see, ladies and gentlemen. We just got to get focused on our offense. No, I agree. I mean, I don't think play calling was horrendous or anything to that extent, right? I think it was a lot of execution. There's been a lot of execution problems for Carolina this year on offense, particularly. So like I don't know. I don't know what they're gonna do with that. But I'm gonna go from the 70s today to the low 40s down here tomorrow. I know it is supposed to snow in the mountains. It's supposed to snow in the mountains, and like we might get some flakes, which I don't know if we will, but like there's some potential snow and stuff like that too. But yeah, like kickoff today for the Panthers game was like 71-72. And then that's just wild. Chargers on practice squad offensive line. Well, it's not looking good for them right now. This game feels a little bit boring as of right now, to be honest with you. But 3-2. Justin, thank you for the likes. Appreciate that. We'll just go. I mean, Carolina, I mean, they're for sure, they should be able to add some people in free agency. Well, I don't know how or what, but also, I mean, there's a big decision, you know, Bryce Young's 5th year on his contract. That's got to be, you know, considered in the offseason / into next year. So, like, there's a lot of questions there. Jonathan Taylor MVP. Yeah, I do agree that he should be the MVP as of right now. I know that they're going to rob him. And, yes, Carolina Hurricanes goal. Let's go, baby. I know they're going to end up robbing him. And give it to like a quarterback, but yeah. Andy Dalton is on his last contract. Yeah. Adios, Red Rifle de Rojo. I don't need you in Carolina. This is the last international morning game on this season. Next in Spain with the Dolphins against Commanders. Yeah, that'll be wild. I feel so bad. That's such a bad game to have to watch there. Yeah, Bryce Young. Back it right along with him. I mean, I don't know what I don't know if Bryce Young's going to be gone or not, but Carolina's free agents, I think, is going to be largely dependent on what they do with Chuba in that contract. No, I agree. Yeah, he might. We'll see, Jeffrey. He might be gone. See, Dolphins aren't that bad compared to the Commanders. Commanders, I feel like, is an injury problem. I don't know. I feel like the organizational one is the issue for the Dolphins. Dolphins are not bad, but they are. But also, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. I don't know how to put it there. God, how did the Bills lose to the Dolphins? I don't know. I don't know how exactly. I don't know how the Bills lose to the Dolphins, but those divisional games sometimes they just do that, right? I'm gonna tell you the Carolina Panthers don't need to get rid of him. I don't want to watch TV anymore. I get that, Jeffrey. I mean, it's valid. I mean, it's valid to have these opinions and thoughts here. By the way, Rodgers throws over the middle, caught. DK gets down to the 39. I don't know if it's harder to be a Vikings or a Panthers fan. That's fair. I mean, I guess I don't know. That is kind of. I mean, the Vikings have had some relevancy as of late, but like they haven't had like a solid run or anything like that. I mean, Carolina at least have won a conference, right? Yo, what's up, Nell? How are you doing tonight? Welcome. Like, yeah, it's kind of like, I don't know. What do y'all think? Is it worse to be a Panthers fan or a Vikings fan? Which is worse? Definitely you should be a Vikings fan. Right now, probably. Right now, I do think it's probably easier that way. We have we don't think Colin Price they need to get going. I mean, I do understand that David Tepper is definitely a problem there. Nord, thank you for the likes there. Panthers got release Andy Dalton. They might release Andy Dalton at some point. Yeah, I don't think he's going to be back after this season. I don't think it makes sense to get rid of him as of right now, but like I would not doubt that they go a different direction for free agency. Maybe we do bring in Kyler next year. You know what? It actually makes so much more sense. Maybe we bring in Kyler to be there with Bryce. Oh my God, it's actually making so much more sense now. And they'll be like, oh, we're going to have like a quarterback battle. And then, like, I don't know, man. That kind of is starting to make sense. I'm not saying I want it to happen or don't want it to happen. I'm just, Kyler Murray, I don't know. Carolina Panthers need a new owner. The only thing is, though, is you can't really do that. It's not like you can really force out an owner per se. Why not Russell Wilson? I mean, it's not that I'm against bringing in Russell Wilson per se, but he's definitely not great. If you're bringing him in, you're conceding like you're just bringing in a backup and you're not bringing in a guy. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not saying Russell's great. I'm not saying he's like the worst, but like you definitely can have better. I mean, but he does have ties to the Carolinas, you know, so. All right, here we go. They take a timeout. 2nd and 1. They're going to take a timeout here. Oh, wow. The puck there in the Canes versus Maple Leafs game, it was floating around. It was at the top. It landed on top. Jameis Winston, okay. Never Russell Wilson. Yeah, but I don't think that Jameis Winston's want to leave because I think I've seen something where he just wants to stay. He wants to stay there, you know, and try to, like, see it through and try to help develop with Jackson Dart. Yo, Nell, thank you so much for the gift there. Appreciate you. The Falcons lost today, so that was great. But like, Panthers lost too. Yo, I love that. What is it? It's like a, what is that called? It didn't tell me what the name of it is, but thank you, Nell. Thank you so much for the gift there. W donation. Thank you, W Nell. Thank you very much. You're gonna say to our fan base, you know? No. I agree. I mean, it's tough. You know, it is tough. All my Carolina Panthers fans, our season's going down in the rain because of Bryce Young. That's fair. I mean, yeah. I mean, it's fair to have that opinion. I mean, I'm not gonna be, you know, angry at you with that one. The autumn, they call it autumn, something like that. Okay, thank you. That was pretty cool though. Just seeing the tree and stuff like that as we are in autumn, fall. You know, towards the end of that. You done with your Falcons? Your Dodgers? Hey, Dodgers doing good. You're giving up. You're not giving up on the Panthers. I mean, I'm not either. I mean, I'm a Panthers fan forever, and like perspective wise, like Panthers had like 2 wins at this point last year, and we've already tied how many wins we had last year in general. So it's like, you know what's crazy? If we were so like we got 5 wins, 5 losses. If we lost to Green Bay and then beat the Saints, I don't think we're this upset. Like if we lost a close game against the Buccaneers and then had like a win against the Saints, like nobody's going to say anything. But Carolina Panthers need to hire Ron Rivera to the defensive. I mean, at this point, I'm not sure. I don't know, man. I'm not a big fan of the 3-4 defense in general, but I don't know if they're going to fire Evero at all at any point. 4-5 game, 7 World Series game. Oh, I mean, the World Series was great. I watched a lot of that. I wasn't streaming it, but I did enjoy the World Series. Dodgers get a big one there. Dustin, thank you for likes, by the way. Appreciate it. But yeah, it's This is the same score in the World Series. Yeah, 3-2. It is crazy. It is crazy. That's the score right now. I was frustrated with your Packers as it can be. Nah, I get it. I mean, I'm frustrated with my Panthers. You're sick and tired of watching Carolina Panthers be running in the ground every football season. To be honest, though, perspective-wise, it's definitely better this year than it has been in a long time. I mean, we were the worst team in the league for a long time, but now, like, we're not the worst team in the league, you know? No more football till Super Bowl. Are you checked out? Are y'all checked out? Hold on. Are y'all checked out of the NFL season? Let me know that. Are you checked out of the NFL season? And if you are, let me know who your team is. You check out for the rest of the season there. UNC lost Trimble for an extended period of time. That's a brutal blow. Yeah. I will say UNC's looked better. UNC has looked better. I watched a little bit of their game the other day against Stanford. I thought that was going to be a high-scoring game. It is. I don't know how much soccer you watch, but 3-2 is pretty high-scoring. Over the cat, not that for him, and we're, yeah, maybe. You checked out for the season as a Falcons fan there? Oh, UNC hopes. Oh, okay, yeah, gotcha. Yeah. Oh, that is tough. I saw y'all beat the Jayhawks, so that's pretty good. Just give it time for the Panthers that we're going to make it to the Super Bowl. Man, I hope so. I really do. I can tell you Christian McCaffrey ends up coming back to here. I mean, it'd be nice if we had Christian McCaffrey, but yeah, I don't know. I honestly, at this point, I wouldn't really want him back in the sense that, like, unless he came as a free agent, because, like, you know, he's kind of past his peak. I think he's past his peak, or, you know, he's on the back nine, you know. He's on the back nine, so, like, and honestly, like, it's sad, but, like, it's not worth having. It's not worth having, like, high-paid guys like that, too. Here we go, going back. Rodgers looks. He's going to launch it. It is wide open. It is caught. Oh, that was close. Jonnu Smith with the reception there. He's got a first down. That was bobbled, but he's able to get there. You think that Quinn Johnson getting 60-plus receiving yards? I think that they're going to be forced to throw at some point. 60-plus, though? Yeah, I'm going to say yeah, actually. I think he will. Yeah, Chris McCaffrey's got a brother. Yeah, Luke McCaffrey plays for the Commanders. I think he's hurt right now, though. Where's the cat, the quarterback? Because they didn't get a chance. We've been pretty much through. I mean, yeah, there's definitely, like... okay, so the Chargers are challenging whether that was completed catch or not. It was bobbled. It may hit the ground. We'll have to see what the angles look like, but... Hoops are going to be interested in the ACC this year. I think that's going to be pretty good. Trimble is our team captain. He broke his arm during a team workout. Oh, man. That's actually awful. That's the worst way for something to happen, you know? It's like, it's always bad, but like in a team, like practice kind of situation, like that's the worst. I do hate that. Like, I'm an NC State fan, and you know I don't care for UNC, but, like, I'm never wishing that. But also, like, I would rather, like, ACC teams do good against other conferences so that it means more. Like, if NC State were to beat, like, Duke or UNC, I want Duke and UNC to be, like, undefeated up to that point. Because it's like, I want our win to have even more meaning. You know what I'm saying? The UFL got a lot of quarterbacks want to go to the NFL. I mean, I'm sure a lot of them want to be, but it's like, are they good enough, right? It's like, anybody wants to go to the NFL, but how good are you, and can you make it there? Can you be sustainable? Eagles play the Lions next week on Sunday Night Football. Which game? which should be a good. Yeah, I agree. I'm excited for that one. I think that's probably like the best booked one for a while there. Yo, with the hand hearts there from Nell. Thank you so much. Much appreciation. Thank you. By the way, I'm getting new internet tomorrow. I don't know if I'll be live tomorrow because I don't know. Maybe I will be live tomorrow, but I'm not entirely sure exactly how I'm going to do this. I got some stuff I got to figure out because there's a lot of problems with my setup here a little bit, sort of. I don't have really ESPN right now. I'm on a free trial thing. There's more. There's former NFL players in the NFL. Yeah, a lot of former ones. Yeah, not for sure there. That's losing your captain. Though, that is a tough loss. Matt Corral's in the NFL. Yeah, or UFL. Yeah. Panthers drafted on Matt Corral. I used to think he might be pretty decent. I hate that he got hurt that one year because I wanted to see what Matt Corral could do because I think he would have been really cool to see in the NFL. But he got injured, so we never really got to see him. But and then it just, never got the opportunity. But I'm not saying he was great, but he would have had an opportunity for Carolina to play because that was back in Carolina, not great at all years. All right, 3rd and 10 coming up here for the Steelers. Steelers trying to do something. Hey, thank you, Dustin. Appreciate that. Yo, Dustin, thank you so much. Trying to get to 50,000. We're at 26.9K, so thank you guys for all the likes. A throw out here, I think it's Kenneth Walker. Or no, I'm sorry, Gainwell. Gainwell with the reception there, and it's going to be 4th down and 8. So, get some yards, but not enough. Hey, Dustin, thank you for the continued likes and all the support as well. Seriously, it means a lot. So Boswell with another opportunity to make a kick here, trying to make it 6-2. What about PJ Walker? PJ Walker, yeah, he was an MVP that played for Carolina. UFL MVP. And Boswell's kick is up. And no good. He misses it. And the score is going to be a 1-point game. I'm sorry, a 1-goal game. So one more goal here for the Chargers, so they can tie it up. Yeah, PJ Walker was an MVP in the UFL or USFL or XFL, whichever one it was. And then he came to Carolina. And, I mean, he started. He had some good games. I mean, the most like, one of the most, like, greatest moments I can think of in the past 2 years was his deep, like, he had a game against Atlanta that we should have won, but Gainwell wearing 14 messes me up. I legit thought that was DK. Right? I'm not used to him wearing, I think he just wears 4 now, right? But, yeah. You seen that safety? I did see that fly eagle fly. Welcome. Yeah, it's like I'm not used to DK not wearing 14. PJ Walker was really good. Yeah. Why is every night game so boring? I thought it would be high scoring. Right, not. I get it. Throw here to the side. It's going to be caught and about to gain of 5. I think it's Harris. You like hockey? I do. I've got hockey up right now. Toronto versus Carolina. They're at the second period intermission. Number one, do you want to pick the Alabama quarterback for the Panthers? I would not have picked him in the first place. Who would you have picked? If you could have picked, who would you have went with? Because I'll be honest with you, the main consensus at the time was Bryce was the best. Tomorrow night should be a good one. Oh, yeah, it should. I'm excited for that one. Tomorrow night and next Sunday, I think will be really good. And I don't know the Thursday game. Quentin Johnson with a catch here to the side. He's going to get about 8 yards. So first down there for the Chargers, keeping the drive alive. You would have picked that guy from the Oregon Ducks. From the Oregon Ducks. You talking about Bo Nix? Where they can get the Gamecock quarterback. Lenore Sellers. Talking about getting like Sellers. Carolina getting Sellers. I do like Sellers, but yeah, I don't know. Maybe. The Patriots are very dangerous. They are. They do look like a team that could be legit. And they just got extra cushion today with a big win. A throw there to Johnson's going to be incomplete, 2nd and 10. But yeah, they're definitely going to be getting more respect, and they just got a bit more of a cushion over the Bills, with the Bills losing today and them winning. They won a big game against the Buccaneers. So whatever Sellers isn't going to go pro, and maybe Miami's next quarterback next year. Yeah, maybe so. I mean, that could happen too. That could happen too. We'll see who declares. Like, Arch Manning needs to wait, I think. Lenore Sellers might want to wait because he probably wants to be the number 1. But a run here up the middle on 2nd and 10, it's a solid run there. I think it's Vidal. Or Vital. But, so 11-yard there. 11-yard carry there, and the Chargers get a first down. There is a Steeler player down right now. We'll see if Sellers goes. I do like Sellers, to be honest with you, but Sellers is going to the draft. He hasn't declared, though, is he? He's on the draft thing. I mean, they still have to declare, right? They still have to declare. And they have that option, you know. I mean, they'll show up on, like, draft boards and mock drafts and stuff like that, but it's never official until someone actually declares there. There you go. Slay, Darius Slay, taking up on that play. Tough. Poor week of practice for the Panthers, and then they didn't play good this week today. That was pretty tough there. 3-2, huh? Yeah, it's a soccer game. Clemson's quarterback's not going to the draft. Yeah. I was told that he was going to be the Heisman winner this year. And I said, I doubt it. I picked Sellers, but Sellers, you know, injuries and stuff right here. Just what I was thinking. Yeah, it's how it feels right now. It's been a wild game. But how are you, Cody? Yeah, Klubnik, everybody was saying he was going to be... People were telling me that. I was like, nah, I don't know about that. Dustin, thank you for the continued likes. Over 30,000 likes here, and you're a third of those likes, so thank you so much. All stat tier, it's going to be play action. Herbert throws here. It's going to be caught. And Gadsden with a reception. He gets about 5. He hasn't declared, but from what Todd McShay was saying, the advice scouts are giving him is to stay 1 more year, and apparently people in his camp agree with that, as do I with how NIL works. Yeah, I mean, he can make his money, number 1, but number 2, like, he can potentially get a top 10, like, he's not a top 10 pick as of right now, you know. Just to be frank, he's not going to be a top 10 pick in this draft. So, like, if he would just hold out for another year, have a potential to win some more accolades, get some more money and stuff like that, like, the possibilities for Sellers is out there. 3rd down coming on here, by the way. You're angry with the Bayou team? No, I get it. But it's not really. I mean, it's the Panthers. Poor week, poor preparation. I honestly think a lot of it has to do with coaching. I mean, some of the players admitted that it's coaching. I'll be honest with you. So everything came out today. I think it was Icky. Was it Icky that said that? What a body slam that was, right? 3rd and 2, by the way. 3rd and 2. I have a question. Just a second. And off here, up the middle, is going to be enough for a first down. Okay, so we seen today, like Icky, for instance, said like that they had a poor week of practice. There was a lot of Panthers players that said that. Is Canales losing the locker room? Is he losing the locker room because they feel like they, you know, poor week of practice, just keep pushing forward? Are they not like what's the deal there, right? Carolina Panthers made a new scout. And the way we can fill our clip for the Super Bowl jersey, we can dominate until our city of little. Yeah. Because like if you're not doing well with the practice and your players are able to speak out against, like if they do speak out against that, is that not like the locker room is not happy with you kind of situation? Justin Herbert's going to be sacked there. Oh no, Justin Herbert, is he hurt? He kind of rolled over, and it looked like he was grabbing at his knee, but I'm not 100% sure. A lot of people saying Bryce did bad as well. Is that due to lack of practice? Bryce didn't have a good game today in general. I don't know if it's a lack of practice. Look, is somebody who is somebody who's defended Bryce a lot. You know this. Anybody who's in here knows that I've defended Bryce a lot. It was probably his worst game ever in his life that I have seen. I mean, and this is like, unless he had, I assume he didn't have a bad game like this in high school, or I don't know, maybe in Little League or something. But a throw here to Gadsden, I believe. No, it's McConkey with a reception. He's got a first down. This was probably the worst game in Bryce Young's life today. It was just missing throws. He had a terrible pick today. He would have had a second terrible pick if not for a penalty. And it was a penalty that happened after, like, it was a roughing the passer, which had nothing to really do with that, with the throw or anything like that. But Bryce Young is trying best. I mean, I get what you're saying. I'm just saying in general. See, the characters are going backwards there. You think Herbert is fine? Just kind of got landed on. Yeah, I thought there for a second he was hurt, but yeah, no, it looks like he's okay. Throw there to Gadsden, not able to get it, but yeah, I thought he was a little shaken up there for a second there. This game is either terrible or a defensive masterpiece. What are you talking about? It's a 3-2 soccer game. They threw away the football pads and stuff. They've turned it into soccer. It's 11-on-11, Charlie. Just wanted to see your perspective. Yeah. No, Bryce didn't have a good game today. It was really frustrating. Laka coming in here with the gives. Thank you so much here. How about them Hawks, bro? Yeah, big win for the Hawks today. Hawks looking legit. People tend to blame the quarterback right away. I mean, that's true. I mean, they do blame the quarterback a lot. Herbert throws the end zone. Try to go to Gadsden. Not able to connect on that. It'll be 3rd and 10. Laka, how are you doing? Thank you for the gifts there. Appreciate you. Come on, lad. Come through. Leafs and Kings have more points scored than the Chargers and Steelers. I know. That's kind of wild, isn't it? Yeah, it's 4-3 compared to this 3-2 game here. I hate he had a bad game. No, I did too. Your Texans, yeah, they came back and won. Big game for the Texans there, Ray. They should bring a former Panther as a quarterback coach. Like, talking about Cam, I don't know if Cam would do that, to be honest with you. I do love Cam. I don't know if he'd love to do that. Throw there! It's in and out of the hands, incomplete. I think he tried to go to McConkey there. Not able to connect, so incomplete. It'll be 4th and 10. They're going to go for a field goal attempt here. Doing great, bro. Thanks for asking. Hope you're doing well. Yeah, doing pretty good. I'm all right, Eldwin. How about yourself here? Hello from the Dominican Republic. Yo, what's up, Utah? Hopefully you're having a good time. I assume you're on vacation or maybe on work, but either way, hopefully you're doing well, staying safe there. You're talking about Jake. Jake, he does a lot of commentary stuff. 32-yard attempt here for Dicker the kicker. The kick is up. The kick is good. We got a 5-3 game. 5-3. Now it's a hockey score. But yeah, I do hate that Bryce had a bad game. It's so frustrating. It's just so frustrating overall. So beautiful here. I bet so. Probably a lot warmer than what in Utah, right? We should get Russ as a backup for Bryce to learn more. Maybe. 3-2 water score. Well, guess what? 5-3. I'm kind of coming around to maybe getting Walter. What's up, Walter? I'm kind of coming around to getting Kyler. I mean, if Kyler is definitely a better player than, but I'll be honest, if we get Kyler might start. But I don't know. I just don't know how much he'll cost either. You get rid of Austin Corbett, move on from him. No, I get that. Yeah, Austin Corbett might be gone. But we kind of need him. You know, like we kind of do need him. Not as a center though. Cade Mays needs to be the center. Laka, thank you for the likes. Dustin, thank you for the likes as well. Appreciate y'all. 33,000 likes here tonight. And again, if you guys don't know about this, you get on my profile on TikTok. there's a thing that says Mylk's board. Join that. I give updates through the day. Also did a little poll. Did your team win today? You can go vote in that. And then I give little updates about being live. Like I said today, I said I'll be live for the game tonight. I'm a little bit late, but I just woke up from an unexpected nap, stuff like that. Padres versus Pirates. Right. So, yeah, like, if y'all want to go check those out, it's over there. And Brian needs to learn 360 no scope at this point, right? A lot of announcers in the NFL running the ground. Lost against. No, I get that. Line should be 7-2, man. No, I get it. You gotta win your games, though. You gotta win your games. Sometimes it just doesn't happen there. Who would have thought the Lions, Seahawks, and Rams would all run up 40 plus? I know, right? Who would have thought that? But sure enough, here we are. Maybe Murray could get Bryce the COD final. I mean, he could, yeah. There'll be a short man respect there, too, Both men struggling with height, trying to do stuff, Maybe learn a little bit there. Just join your bulletin board. Hey, appreciate you, Bakalaka. I just thought maybe y'all would enjoy that. Yo, Jade, thank you for the GOAT gifts. You're the true GOAT there. Thank you very much. How are you doing? Oof. They're talking about the potential knee hurting for Justin Herbert there. I thought he did go kind of awkward. He did speak with a trainer. It looks like they're wrapping his ankle. So they are going to keep an eye on that for sure. But, man, hopefully he's okay. You think with Carolina's to get rid of Andy Dalton and get someone good? I mean, I get that, but I don't know who. I do agree getting rid of Andy Dalton, but we'll see what options are out there, No, I know, Charlie. I saw the clip from that. I was like, I don't know if this dude's good at anything. Seahawks versus Rams next week is going to be absolute cinema. Oh, yeah. Is that one of the night games, or is that like, what is that? Thank y'all for the gifts, by the way. Appreciate y'all for all the gifts, all the support here tonight. Seriously. Appreciate y'all. It really helps out a lot. Especially because I might have to switch services and stuff like that to try to figure out how I can watch all the games. Anyway, second 11 here. Ball's going to be snapped. Rodgers going to hand it off. Move to the side. It's going to be Warren with the carry. On second 11, he gets about 4. You sent me a turkey face. Hey, thank you for the turkey face gift. I'm sorry it didn't pop that one up, but thank you so much for the turkey face gift. Thank you so much, Nell. I saw that I got a gift, but I could not for the love of me see where it was. But thank you so much there for the gift, Nell. Thank you. It does show that you gifted, but it, for some reason, did not pop up on my thing. But thank you so much there. W. Nell. What happened to our Panthers today? Johnny, it was a tough day. It's a 4:05 p.m. Okay, gotcha. Yo, Hurricanes goal. Who scored? Taylor Hall just score? Are the Seahawks the best team in the NFC? I don't. Oh, knock away there. Deep pass, but knocked away. Let's go, baby. Canes score. Yeah, Taylor Hall with a goal. You're welcome. I have 2 broken ribs over the flu. Oh, gosh, Nell. I hope you're doing okay. Make sure that you're resting and taking care of yourself there. Please make sure you're taking care of yourself. And make sure somebody's taking care of you as well. I'm so sorry to hear about that. I hope you're doing okay, though. Seriously, that's rough. The flu and 2 broken ribs. I couldn't imagine that. Steelers punting the ball away to the Chargers right now, by the way. How much time is left of the Pittsburgh game? There is 5:49 left here in the second quarter. 5 minutes and 49 seconds. This game right below me shows exactly that. You're good now. Thank you. Of course. Seahawks might be the best team in the NFC right now. I mean, honest with you, the Seahawks have looked really good. How's it going to go over time? I don't know. I don't 100% trust them yet, but, like, I don't know, man. They look okay. I'm in the Charlotte area. I say the Whitewater Center. I'm not exactly there. I'm about an hour to 45 minutes, depending on traffic, to Charlotte. But and depending on what part as well. But yeah, like I've never been to the Whitewater Center, but I know a lot of friends that go there. I've had some friends that love it there. Yeah, you know, the Carolina Panthers let Sam Darnold go, and he didn't give a chance. I mean, honestly, I was not upset with like Darnold's situation there. We found a way to win with him, and honestly, we probably would have kept him had we kept Steve Wilkes. But I don't know. We're on a different timeline, you know. We're on a different timeline. Now coming in here with the Galaxy. W now coming in with the Galaxy. Thank you so much. She's not feeling well. And she's not feeling great from the injuries and the flu, but I hope you're getting feeling better. But thank you so much for all the gifts. W now, thank you so much, sir. Thank you, thank you. Man, oh man. Hey, look at Sam Darnold. He's balling out. W now, thank you. Jackal Dustin, thank you there, man. We need to clean up some turnovers, and I would say Seahawks are a real contender. No, I agree. I agree with that. They've looked good. Does Ohio State win back-to-back titles? It feels like it right now. I don't feel like there's anybody that's that consistent. Man, though, Indiana, I honestly, I was like, man, Indiana's going to lose. But the fact that Indiana came back and won the game in the fashion that they did, I think that was pretty solid for them. I thought that was it. I thought that was it. Also, like Oregon had a crazy comeback too. Oregon had a pretty good win as well. So I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what this is here. I don't think that Ohio State is as good as they were last year, but I do think they are good. They still could be the best and not be, you know. So we'll see. We shall see. It's gonna be, you know what? It's gonna be East Carolina. East Carolina's gonna end up winning it all. All right, here we go. First down at 10 here at the 21-yard line for the Chargers. They're in good field position here, trying to score the game. They're on their own side of the field, sorry, but they're trying to get down the field. We'll see if they can score on this drive. Up by 2. We need to clean up some turnovers and, yeah. Yep. Bakalaka, thank you for the like. Sorry, I reread the same thing. Toronto's on a power play right now. Carolina trying to stop that, but it's 4-4 in that one. A throw here to Johnston. Johnston with a reception. He's moving back and forth, trying to get some extra yards. Gets about 3. Tough one for Carolina. 100%. Tough day to be a Panthers fan. Tough game in general. Did not enjoy it. They weren't ready. Players have even said that they weren't ready. They had a bad week of practice, and they thought, you know, like, hey, the next week, there's a chance, like, you can come back and do better a different day. But at the same time, like, if you don't, you know, get better, then why not? Why am I not current? What do you mean? Why am I not current? Your Chargers looking good? Yeah, they are. They are looking good. Pretty good there, Sid. 2nd and 7 here. Herbert looking, throws, incomplete. Goes towards Gadsden, but not able to connect. There is a flag down, though. We'll see. Waiting to see. Only on the offense there. Bozeman with a hold. Former Carolina Panther. It's not the right score? What do you mean it's not the right score? How many completions does Herbert have? He is 9 for 17 for 54 yards right now. This is the current score right now, I promise you. McConkey gets a block out there to the side for Vital. Vital able to get that there. Are these two teams trying not to score? That's how it feels, right? I promise you that's the score, Jack. Yeah, that's actually the score, but yeah, Herbert's not having the best night. He's 10 for 18 for 67 now, but There's no touchdowns yet. Yeah, no touchdowns yet. 3rd down and 4 here. Herbert looks. He's under pressure. He's sacked. Steelers are going to get in the backfield and sack him there. It's going to be 4th down, and that's going to force the Chargers to have to punt. There we go. Big sack there for the Steelers. And 3:30 left here in the second quarter. This is definitely the right score. Yeah. You check 3 places. Yeah. Yeah, I don't quite understand, but I mean, I know it don't look right. Right? I mean, you're not used to seeing a 5-3. You may be thinking you're watching hockey or soccer, but yeah, it is the right score. And the Chargers going to kick this away. Fair catch here, and they're going to have it at about the 22, 23-yard line. You're right, my beat. No, you're good, Jack. No, it's fine. I was just saying, like, I'm watching the game. I was just like, I don't know what you're looking at, but by the way, look at the Ravens coming back. The Ravens, if the Steelers lose tonight, the Ravens are 1 game back from first place in their division. And I feel pretty good about the Ravens, but the Ravens are 4-5. As bad as they started off the year, they are right there. And the Ravens, I trust them more than I do the Steelers. Watch out for the Ravens. Watch out for the Ravens. That's how I feel right now, but who knows? Who knows, ladies and gentlemen? Who knows? So 3 minutes left here in the second quarter. And let's see if the Steelers do anything. If they can go score something before halftime. It's almost like Lamar haters are delusional. Lamar. I'm trying to think. Oh, yeah. Lamar Jackson. Yeah. No, for sure. Yeah, sorry, for some reason I couldn't think of it off the top of my head. But yeah, like, I mean, they can be. I don't know why they are that way, but a lot of people don't like Lamar because they think he's like a running back, but he definitely can. He definitely throws the ball quite a bit. But so 2nd and 6 here for the Steelers. It's a shotgun formation. 2:15 left here. We're almost at the 2-minute warning. Rodgers goes back. He's going to throw it over the middle. Picked! It's an interception there. Try to go to Metcalf. Not able to capitalize. It's going to be great field position here for the Chargers. And it's 2:09 left here, but a bad interception there by Rodgers. And it's going to be inside Steelers territory. The Chargers are going to take over. What is the score? It's right below me. It's 5-3. Chargers 5, Steelers 3. And that's the score. High throw there, not good. Trying to go to DK Metcalf, not able to connect. But intercepted there, and the return is really good. There you have it, just inside the 40. So, will Justin Herbert and the Chargers be able to capitalize and get a touchdown here, the first one of the game? Or, I mean, they just need a few more yards, and they're just right inside field goal range. So, shotgun formation, or it's more of a pistol formation. Herbert with it. He's going to hand it off to Vidal. Vidal with a run here. He's going to be down about the 31 or 30-yard line, depending on the spot there, but a solid gain. They're in field goal range now. But 2nd down and short coming up. So that's the 2-minute warning. 2 minutes remaining. They're taking a break for the 2-minute warning. And watching hockey here on this side as well. Carolina's on a power play. 13 minutes left as they're taking on the Maple Leafs. Carolina on the power play, shot there, turn wide. Hopefully the Hurricanes can get something going because, man, they've came back in this one. It's been interesting there. Is the score still 5-3? It is. It is 5-3. Chargers have the ball now, and I think that they are going to extend that lead. But, yeah, that's where we're at right now. Carolina trying to send the puck forward here. It's going to be a whistle. Yeah, that's the score. Didn't Seattle send DK somewhere he could get a ring? Be hilarious if they got a ring. Oh, I know. That would be funny if DK was like trying to ring chase and then the Seahawks win. That would be actually really hilarious. That would be absolutely hilarious. All right, Carolina with the puck, back and forth, a slap shot there. It's loose in front of the net. The Maple Leafs going to send it down the ice. 1 minute on the power play left. 12 minutes left in the third period as well. So let's see. I would love Carolina to at least get a point out of this one. Of course, I want them to win, but if they could at least get a point out of this one, it'd be great. Jarvis takes it into the zone. Oh, he gets tripped up a little bit. But Aho with it now. Aho back. Back around, looking. Oh, to the side. Ehlers with it, I think. Maple Leafs tries to send it down, goes back. Quarterbacking here on the power play. Back and forth. Trying to get a shot, 24 seconds. A lot of passes, no shots here for Carolina. They're looking for the perfect thing. That's the thing about the Canes. They try to go for the perfect chance. Aho with it. 13 seconds left on the power play. They're going for the perfect shot. Aho with it. Wide. Power play almost over. A shot there. I don't know where the puck... Did the puck go in? No? Maybe? No, it didn't. Yo, what's up, Darren? How are you doing? Welcome in here. Gibbs had a great night tonight against Washington. Yeah. So I heard. I didn't see it. I kind of ended up falling asleep, but yeah. A run here by the Chargers. They get a first down. A minute and a half, or a minute 50 left here. Here we go. And a throw here to Quentin Johnson. Quentin Johnson making some moves. He's going to get it down to the 20-yard line. So, minute 10 left here. Darius Slay being evaluated for a concussion right now, by the way. Anybody who's keeping track of or curious. Darius Slay being checked out for the Steelers. So, we'll see if he's okay. So here we go. 50 seconds left here. Throw to the side. It's going to be caught. And Gadsden with the reception. He gets out of bounds about a yard short of the first down. It'll be 3rd and short. Rodgers done. Put a fork in him. You think so? Is that it? Is that it? No more Rodgers? He's just not good enough? Or what's the situation there? So 49 seconds left here in the quarter. In the second quarter. And it's 3rd down and 1. So we're almost to halftime. But a timeout was just taken. I think the Chargers took a timeout, so the Chargers want to have an opportunity here. All right, so the Chargers take a timeout. They got 2 left. So yeah, very interesting here. But welcome everybody in here. Hope everybody's having a good time. Make sure y'all tap on that screen if you're watching on TikTok, by the way. We got 41,000 likes. Let's see how many likes we can get here tonight. I'm going to try to be live tomorrow, but I don't know. I got new internet coming, and so I might be working on that. And also, I don't really have ESPN right now due to the big Disney YouTube problem there, so to be determined in that regard. It's Broncos year. I don't know, man. I don't 100% trust the Broncos. That was a pretty tough watch the other night. They won. But I just don't trust it. Run here to the side. Cut back by Vidal. Or Vidal. Sorry, he's going to get a first down. So 40 seconds left here. They're down about the 16-yard line. So first down. Here we go. 20 seconds left. We'll see if they go quick here. Looking, throw to the side. It is incomplete there. So 16 seconds left there. You didn't see the Bills get whooped. Yeah, the Bills got absolutely destroyed today. Well, yeah, they got Dolphins beat the Bills today. But it's certainly a situation, I'll tell you that much. It's tough. It's tough. Music is loud tonight. Is the music loud tonight? McConkey throws over the middle, caught into the end zone, touchdown. Herbert able to find McConkey, and we get a touchdown. The first of the night. Is the music too loud tonight? Not for you. No? There we go, ladies and gentlemen. The first touchdown of the night. It is currently 11-3. Lappa fans excited there. That's what you needed for the parlay. Your Ladd got it. What else did you need on your parlay? Or was it stuff that happened earlier today? 12 seconds left here in the quarter, by the way, and they're trying to make it 12-3. So waiting for the ball to be snapped. It is up. The kick is up down the middle. It is good. So 12-3 is the score. 12 seconds left here in the second quarter. Maybe it's just because you have your headphones on. Maybe so. It could be. Could be. Yeah, it could be something like that. But thank you for the likes, by the way. I've got Justin Herbert and Ladd McConkey, and I just got the notifications of them scoring. It really helped out for fantasy there. McBride, Kittle, and McConkey. Nice. So that's a pretty good little payout then, huh? But less than 10 minutes left here for the Hurricanes versus Maple Leafs. We'll be watching that one during halftime here. But yeah, no, it sucks because if Carolina would have won today, they would be half a game behind Tampa Bay for first place. Because Tampa Bay lost today, Atlanta lost today. Carolina wins against the worst team in the NFC. Carolina would be a half a game back further south. That's what's so frustrating about today. So frustrating. You got to win the games that you are supposed to win. Simple as that. That's what's the most upsetting / devastating to me. All right, so we'll see how aggressive the Steelers try to play here before we get to halftime. 12 seconds left. And they're back at their own 35, so a long way to go if they want to get this done here. Yeah, Ladd in one league and Justin in the other. Oh, nice. Okay, bro, have a great night. You got to go make some dinner. See you later if you're still. All right, yeah, appreciate you, Bakalaka. But yeah, I'll be around. You enjoy making your dinner, and we'll be here anytime. You're more welcome. Thank you for hanging out, and thanks for joining the bulletin board, by the way. Rodgers is going to throw it deep down the field. Incomplete there. It's 3 seconds left. And Bakalaka, thank you for the gifts, for the GOAT gift. Appreciate you. You're truly a GOAT. Thank you very much. Just under 8 minutes left here between the Hurricanes and the Maple Leafs, by the way. So thanks, everybody, for being here. Nell, thank you for the likes as well. Appreciate you. Dustin Lapafan, Simply, David Bakalaka, Skull, D-Train, Darren, and Jillian. Thank y'all for all the likes. Appreciate y'all, seriously. So 5 seconds left here. 5 seconds officially here. Let's go! Hurricanes goal, baby. Stankoven and put a little stank on it. Take the lead here in Toronto with 7:47 left. Carolina with a big goal there. Stankoven getting it. Let's go. Who got that steal there? Was that Ehlers? Ehlers gets the steal? Let's say they lead now. Yeah, now they're up there. 1 second left here on 3rd down and 10 for the Steelers. There's a pre-snap whistle and a timeout taken by the Chargers. Chargers take the timeout. Who scored a touchdown? Ladd McConkey. Ladd McConkey got a receiving touchdown by Justin. So, yeah, Ladd McConkey got one. How are you doing, Winky? Yeah, Ladd McConkey got it. I can't remember how many yards or anything like that. Is there any other stats you need in particular? Or Chargers playing, man. I mean, yeah. I mean, it's not great overall. One second left here. So we'll see. I mean, Rodgers is probably just going to try to launch this down the field and hope for either. Oh, they're going to throw it quickly. Call here to the side. He goes out of bounds. Okay, so that was useless. So nothing really there. That's it. So that's going to be the score at halftime. 12-3, Chargers leading, and they're going to halftime. And in the meantime, the Hurricanes are playing right now. I'm going to be paying attention to that. And the Chargers get the ball to start the second half, by the way. Chargers will get the ball to start the second half. Just a little bit of information there for anybody who needs to know. Now, coming in with the hanging lights. Thank you for that. Decorating the stream on Christmas time here. Thanks, you needed Quentin Johnson. Oh, I got you. Yeah, he's not got as many yards or anything like that tonight, but maybe he'll get a touchdown for you in the second half. Things opened up a little bit more, so I don't know. We'll see. Let's go, Canes. Let's go, Ryan. Let's go. Canes come back. They did, yeah. Now they're up 5-4, so hopefully they can get it. Yeah, hopefully it'll work for you there, Winky. I got him in fantasy in one league, so I'd totally be fine to see a Johnson touchdown. That's for sure. But man, what a day! What a day for football there. Let's see, the league just wanted to silence Rico's plumps, and so they collaborated against the Panthers. I mean, yeah, he did get a touchdown today. He was the one who had the touchdown, and he did a no pump celebration. He acted like he was going to, and then he didn't. When Johnson, Jalen Warren touchdowns, you bet on? Okay, so you got a little parlay going. Well, I don't know. I feel maybe. I feel like the Steelers are going to have to throw a lot more. Does it have to be a rushing touchdown, or does it any time kind of touchdown? What kind of... By the way, ladies and gentlemen, make sure you guys follow. Thank y'all for the likes, 44.1K. And if y'all would like to be a part of the bulletin board and give updates about the stream or anything like that, go check it out. Anytime? Okay. Well, then, I was going to say that maybe they do like a screen pass to him or something. But he is important for them. But they might, I don't know, maybe at the goal line or something like that. But it does make sense. Him and DK, I could see getting one tonight too. The offenses look kind of meh for them, though, for the Steelers, to be 100% honest. And the defense for the Chargers is pretty decent, if I'm not mistaken. But you got a whole second half to try to figure it out. Zayden, thank you for the likes, by the way. Thank you. And appreciate y'all. But yeah, league trying to buff the Carolina Panthers with Rico. But it's so frustrating. The thing was, is the Saints loaded the box, and they really pressed Carolina to try to make him throw. And then, while we weren't seeing as many attempts to Allen and from Herbert over the last few games. Well, Allen's not really the main guy like he used to be anyway. He's like, what, maybe the second? Maybe technically the third. I mean, it's just, Allen's great. It's just that it's not the same, you know? Like Quentin Johnson, Ladd McConkey, and now Gadsden, like those are pretty big. Gadsden stepping up is a big reason for that. Gadsden is like been pretty significant for that. Allen's good, don't get me wrong. They got a lot of good weapons and stuff like that, but I think they want to make an effort to try to get Quentin Johnson back in the game because, like, he seems like very, like, streaky in the sense, like, you got to get him his touches because, like, all the drops and stuff like that, it just kind of snowballed last year, but maybe they go back to more Allen, but I've not seen as much tonight. In fact, Allen is he's had 2 targets tonight, but no catches. McConkey, 4 targets tonight, 2 catches there. Quentin Johnston, he's had 6 targets, 4 catches, 1 for Vidal. Let's see. Winky was open for Warren to get a touchdown. He's got 7 carries for 28 yards. That's an average of 4, so that's kind of not bad. Johnson's getting his targets, so Johnson getting a touchdown does make sense at some point, but they haven't been going to him as deep down the field, so we shall see how that does over time, but he is getting his targets there. Zayden, thank you for the likes. Herbert, he's 13 for 22, 91 yards, and a touchdown. Aaron Rodgers is 7 for 14, 64 yards, and he's got that pick. He had a really high pick there. Quarterback rating, if that matters to you, or the passer rating, I should say. Rodgers is a 33 passer rating, and Herbert is an 80. So 50-point difference in the passer ratings. So that's pretty significant. Man, Lions with a big win today against the Commanders. Pretty significant. Need the Eagles to win tomorrow. Yeah, I mean, they got a big game. That's pretty significant. Eagles versus Packers. I'm excited for that one. Green Bay is favored being at home. We'll have to see exactly how that goes. Both teams top of their division. This could be, I don't know, this could be an NFC championship matchup, you know? It honestly could be an NFC championship matchup, so it's going to be a good one to watch and see exactly how it goes. So 4 minutes left of this Carolina Hurricanes versus Toronto Maple Leafs game. Waiting to see if Carolina does something with it here. They have possession. Oh, still in the zone. Riley going to send it forward. Or Stahl sent it forward, actually. Martinook chased in there, but Toronto's got possession. Now they're trying to get out of their zone. 3.5 left here. And a stoppage of play there. Offside, I think, for Toronto. Man, Seattle and the Seahawks and the Rams both to be in 7-2. The 49ers being 6-4 is kind of crazy. Would it be wild if we get Colts versus Seahawks at the Super Bowl? Yeah. I mean, honestly, yeah. That would be a wild Super Bowl for sure, but I'd pull for the Colts. If we got Colts versus Seahawks, without a doubt, I'd pull for the Colts. Carolina sends a puck down the ice. It's in the neutral zone, though. Toronto trying to get something with it, though. 3 minutes left. I assume the Toronto will pull the goalie at some point here in the next little bit there. You just pulled for a good game. Indiana Jones, baby. Oh, Carolina with some numbers here. They're going forward. A slap shot there. They're going around. Stanko with an opportunity. Carolina, an off-angle shot there. It does not go in. 2:39 left. What a stoppage. And Carolina's trying right now. Up 5-4, 2:39 left. So Carolina's got 44 shots compared to 20 there for the Maple Leafs. This is wild. This is absolutely wild. Carolina, offensive zone face-off, trying to get it. The puck is loose. They're shooting there. It's still in the corner here. Carolina with possession, sending it around. Carolina sending it around. Carolina with possession. I think Toronto's going to get possession now. Puck is loose here, so Carolina gets it now. Going to pass inside. All with it. Carolina doing as much as they can. A slap shot there. It's still loose in front of the net. Carolina with possession. This is really good for Carolina wasting time. There's like 2 minutes left. I think that Toronto would like to get possession and pull the goalie as soon as they can. But Carolina right now making it difficult to do that. And it's inside Carolina's offensive zone, or Toronto's offensive zone, but they're going to send it down here. James with an opportunity, a shot. Deflected high, and it goes wide. So 1:45 left here. Shot by Svechnikov. Carolina with a chance. Oh, I need the Canes to win. It's a big game. It's a big game. Yeah, deflected there and goes out into the netting. Yeah, 145 left here, so. The puck's in the corner here. Carolina going to try to waste as much time as they can. They don't want Toronto to get possession inside their own zone. Carolina, though, trying to do something. And Toronto will try to go empty net as soon as they can. Puck down the ice. The puck is going to be icing against Toronto. So 123 left here. Ice is going to be an offensive zone faceoff for Carolina. How we doing tonight, though, ladies and gentlemen? Make sure y'all tap that screen. Where are you guys watching from? Let me know in the stream. Where are you guys watching from? Where's everybody watching from? I'd love to see where the stream is reaching out and who all is tuning in to watch and hang out with us here tonight. So 120 left here. Carolina in their offensive zone now. All's got it. They're going to pass back. They're just wasting as much time as they can. Point blank shot there for Carolina, missed, but Carolina with possession behind the net. Toronto cannot get the puck. Your LA Chargers look so good night. No picks, no turnovers to start. Yeah. I mean, they definitely would like more from the defense, but all right, 50 seconds left here. Toronto will more than likely pull the goalie. It's an empty net. Toronto's got an empty net now. Carolina trying to poke it away. The puck is back here. Toronto sends it around. Empty net for Toronto now. Carolina, they got the puck. They're going to send it down the ice. It's going to be with Toronto's different. They got to go at Canes win. Probably. I hope so. 26 seconds left here. Toronto tries to send it in. Carolina trying to get it out. Of course, it is an empty netter. Opportunity. Pass it around. It's loose. In front here. Toronto sends it wide. 9 seconds left. The slap shot there goes wide. Not able to capitalize. 4, 3. Puck is loose. 2. And there we go. Carolina hangs on barely. 5-4. Carolina wins. Is that Bussy? Is that Bussy in that? I didn't actually realize that. Stafford is MVP. I don't care. He should be number 1 right now. I think it should be it is Bussy. I think it should be Jonathan Taylor. Kings beat the Penguins today. Oh, nice. Bussy with a win tonight. Let's go. Huge win for Carolina tonight. Let's go, Canes. Let's go, Sean. Big win tonight. Legault's injured. Bussy was in. Matthew Stafford needs love. No, I agree. He does. He does, for sure. I think Jonathan Taylor deserves love too, man. He's literally carrying. Are the Steelers done? I don't know, Kai. I wouldn't 100% say that the Steelers are done. They got to get some stuff going their way, right? But definitely, you got them plus 3.5. I don't know. They haven't looked great tonight. I think they are getting ready to, for sure, start passing the ball more, but I don't know if I'd say they're done, you know. Loss to the Patriots, they're contenders, man. They look pretty good. They look pretty good here. Do we see the Stafford on another team next year? Maybe. If he plays good enough, though, I don't think they will. By the way, second half get ready to start here between Steelers and the Chargers there. Pittsburgh is tough. Teams coming up next. Yeah. I don't have a lot of faith in the Steelers in general, but tonight they might be over here. Receivers need to get open. Yeah, for sure. But, I mean, to be honest with you, he had DK Metcalf, but Rodgers just kind of overthrew him at one point earlier. And that is kind of on Rodgers. We'll see if they can get some more going tonight, but yeah. Canes with a big comeback win tonight in Toronto. That's huge. Seahawks versus Ram game next week. Oh, yeah, that's huge. Bucks have up and downs? Yeah. You think JT is second, bro? Stafford is out of his mind right now. Past 3 games, 4+. No, I agree. I get that. I do think that is for sure the case. But, like, you have to think, like, there's so many games that where Jonathan Taylor's had 3+ touchdowns for a running back. You know, like that's wild. That's so wild. But I get what you're saying. It's definitely Stafford. Stafford's more likely to get it because he's a quarterback. Quarterbacks get it all the time. But yeah, thoughts of the Bills. Bills are inconsistent. I'm not moved by the Bills being a team or a contender really this year. They got the Bengals, Bears. I think the Bears are going to beat the Bills. I think they're going to do that one. JT. But honestly, though, I know that sounds crazy, but like, and I could be wrong, but I think that the Bears are going to beat the Bills. You think they're neck and neck? I mean, I'm not saying that they're not. I'm just saying it's kind of crazy there. With a Panther Paul. Thank you for the Panther Paul there, Now. Appreciate you. Eagles tomorrow. Eagles-Packers will be a great game. We're going to be live tomorrow, too, so make sure you guys are followed so you don't miss that. Winky, thank you for the likes there. You just remember when LT had 28 touchdowns on the ground and he didn't even win MVP? No, I get it. But that's what I'm saying. They've made MVP they've made it basically, it's just a quarterback award. That's all it is. It's who's the best quarterback. That's all it is anymore. Adrian Peterson was the last running back to actually win it there. Rams are contenders? No, for sure. Rams versus Seahawks will be interesting. I think that Rams might be, I don't know. We'll see. Rams, though, pretty good. Next week's game is going to be huge. Ball snapped here. I thought that was offsides by the a throw here. I think it's offsides against the Steelers, so we'll see. But I don't know. Nell, thank you for the likes as well. Appreciate it. Offsides on the defense there. 5-yard penalty and a first down. Yeah, Eagles, Lions next week. Yeah. A lot of big games coming up. We're over halfway this year in the NFL, by the way. That's kind of wild, right? We're over halfway through the regular season. LT has 800 yards and 28 touchdowns in 16 games. I doubt JT will come close to that. I mean, I don't think it's going to happen because go look at like Christian McCaffrey's. He had a year with Carolina. I think it's 2021. Go look up like I think it's 2021 or 2022. If you go look up like McCaffrey's year that year and he didn't win MVP, I mean, I've already said like I get that. I don't think it's going to happen. I don't think it'll happen just because of the way that they treat, how they treat, running backs and stuff like that. But it's just that's just how it is. But all right. Second down today here. Ball's going to be snapped. Herbert. It's going to be tipped at the line. Incomplete. So 13:51 left here. 3rd down and 8 coming up for the Chargers. I can't remember because, like, if I'm not that one year, McCaffrey had over 1,000 receiving yards and rushing yards, and he still didn't get it. So like, it's just wild. 3rd and 8 here. By the way, it's going to be a shotgun formation for the Chargers. Ball snapped here. Herbert looking. Throws over the middle. It's going to be caught. Big gain here. It's going to be Keenan Allen with a reception. He's going to be down just short of the 50, but a big gain and a first down there. Chargers keeping the drive alive. So that's the first catch of the night here. First catch of the night here for Keenan Allen. 12 yards there. Big yards for LA. I mean, yeah, keep the clock running, trying to get points and score. I mean, if they go get a touchdown, all the pressure that's going to be on Pittsburgh, pretty significant. So they're going to hand it off here. And Vital with the carry. No run, nowhere to go there. He gets nothing. He gets back to the line of scrimmage. That's about it there. By the way, if you're watching on YouTube, please make sure y'all leave a thumbs up. And we'd love to have you back in here, so make sure you subscribe as well. So here we go. It's going to be 12:38. Clock is ticking down here. Ball snap, fakes a handoff. Herbert looking. Launches over the middle, knocked away in Quentin Johnston's hand, but he's not able to haul it in. Incomplete. 3rd and 10. But man, right in his hands. You see the Pats winning. They're doing really good this year. Yeah, Pats are looking really, really good. They are a bit of a contender. Drake May's in the MVP conversation as well. Like, I think he's the odds-on favorite right now, if I'm not mistaken. I think I saw something about that today, that he might be the odds-on favorite to win MVP. But the 12:31 left here. And balls are going to be snapped. Herbert looking, stepping forward. He's under pressure. He's going to be sacked. Rookie of the year, too. He's not a rookie. He's not a rookie this year. It's his 2nd year. What did he pass for LAC? So, yeah, so not able to get there. Oh, no, you're good. You're good. But a sack there. Steelers get a sack there. It's going to be 4th down. Now the Chargers are going to have to punt it back to the Steelers. Yeah, Rookie of the Year conversations. I don't know. I feel like Emeka Buka is probably going to win the Offensive Rookie of the Year. Emeka Buka might win it. Ooh, almost dropped there, but the Steelers are going to have it inside their own 10-yard line. What a gutsy win for the Canes tonight. I know. Love that, man. Big win for them. I'm glad that they were able to get that because, like, man, it's been a little risky at times. You know, it's been a little risky at times for sure. But a win is a win, and we'll take that any day of the week. Able to come back and get a big dub, so that's huge. You say Jackson Dart is a contender? Yeah. I think he got hurt today, though. I don't know, like, I don't know. We'll see. We'll see if that is the case. Jackson Dart is a contender, but Emeka Buka for sure. Tyler Warren. Abdul Carter would be for defense, but because they have a different one for offense and defense. Steelers dub. I mean, they're gonna have to show significant improvement if they're gonna win. But Eagles and Packers there. T-Mac has to be in the top 5. Yeah, you know, I would hope so, but it's kind of a popularity contest. And I don't know if T-Mac is going to get that because he doesn't have the touchdowns. That's the problem. And it's not T-Mac's fault. We don't pass much. Is that because the play caller doesn't trust Bryce Young? Or is it because Bryce Young can't perform? Either way, there's an issue there. Eagles and Packers is always a great matchup. Yeah, no, I agree. Abdul Carter, yeah, if I'm not mistaken, Abdul Carter's having a really insanely good year. I can't think of another, like, defender that's, like, doing as good as that. But we'll see if the Eagles can win tomorrow, though. It'll be interesting. Eagles versus Packers. We'll be live. I can't guarantee I'll be live for it, but I'm going to try the best I can. That's my hope. My hope is I'm live for it tomorrow, but Todd Campbell with Philly. Yeah. Looked it up. He's like the odds-on favorite. Nick Scorton's one of the top defenders as well. I'm not going to lie. Number 2. Carter's number 1. Yeah, there was 2 defenders for Carolina that are like rookies that are actually like showing up as like 2 of the higher rated ones. Nick Scorton was one of them, and the other one, can't remember who the other one was. Maybe it's Lathan Ransom. I could be wrong, but I can't remember who it was. But it's like 2 of the Carolina's defenders have been like pretty high up in like the rookie defense, which is good. I mean, it's pretty good. Mom Yellen had a rough day today. He was really frustrated. Oh, Tyler Warren just jumps off over a defender. What happened to us today? You know, Aiden, I've had some deep I'm gonna make a video about this. I haven't posted any videos in forever on YouTube, but I'm actually gonna do a video where I talk about this in depth and my thoughts and perspective. I'm gonna gather my thoughts and just like do like a bulletin of like bullet points and then just kind of go off on a rant about it. So if you want to see my deep in thoughts there, but I'll say there's a it's an offense. It's an offensive problem, and I don't know if we're limited because of Bryce's ability or if we're limited by Dave Canales not trusting Bryce Young to get things done down the field. But our offense is an issue because when we can't run the ball for 150 to 200 yards with Rico Dowdle, what do? What kind of offense are we? We're not getting that same production out of Chuba Hubbard. We're not able to throw the ball down the field. We're not a vertical threat. The Saints completely loaded the box and was able to push forward to pretty much dare Carolina to throw down the field. Wasn't something we did today. What's my favorite NFL team? The Carolina Panthers. I'm a Panthers fan. But yeah, plenty of opportunities tonight. I mean, we got bailed out by a couple of penalties. Two rough in the passer calls. The first one was a rough the passer. The second one was not. But like we got bailed out by both of those. And the first one was going to be an absolute terrible pick by Bryce, but luckily the penalty negated that. But like the interception by Bryce was awful today, man. It's just when refs call bad decisions. No, I get that. Yeah, it's just part of the game, That's why it's human, It's very human. So that is kind of like what happens. When you've got a bunch of humans and stuff like that, mistakes will happen. So yeah, that's kind of the situation with that, with calls and everything as well. Plus, not everything's black and white per se. So 10:30 left here in the third, by the way. So 2nd and 5 here. Rodgers going to hand it off to Warren. Warren's going to carry, and he gets about 3 or 4 yards. But yeah, it's tough though. But yeah, the Panthers just didn't have a really good day today. It was tough. It's football. It is. Panthers had a rough day today, and man, it was tough to watch. It was really tough to watch. But what can you do? All right. So 9:35 left here. Going to be 3rd down and 2. 3rd and 2 here. And I think that Rodgers just called a timeout. Penalty flag? All right, so they called a timeout there. I tell you what we need to keep pounding. Oh, yeah. No, 100%. But, like, players have came out and said that there's been, like, bad it was a bad week of practice, and that didn't help there. What about thoughts on Dave Canales? I think he's a good play caller. Hey, just popped in. We're on the field, WC. Welcome here, Thomas. They have it 1st down and 10. They're at their own about 30-yard line. It'll be about 3rd and 2 coming up here. But yeah, like Dave Canales, I think he's a good play caller. I just think that he's got something going on where he doesn't trust Bryce or Bryce doesn't trust him. I think there's a disconnect between the two, and I think that that's hurting us more than anything. But Falcons next week for the Panthers. Yeah, like your treat. Thank you, Charles. Appreciate you. Glad you like it. Rodgers on 3rd and 2. He's going to be sacked. And he's going to be dragged down about the 26-yard line. It's going to be 4th down and long. And now the Steelers are going to have to punt it back to the Chargers. But yeah, I mean, Carolina, I don't know how they're going to do against the Falcons next week. The Falcons are upset after their loss in Berlin. But, like, Carolina's lost to the worst team in the NFL. So it was the team that was projected to get the number 1 overall pick, and they lost to them after beating the number 1 team in the NFL last week. So, any plans for Thanksgiving? I'm gonna eat turkey, watch football, and go to sleep. I'm gonna take a big nap. That's the plan. Ball's going to be snapped here, and it is kicked away. And it's going to be inside the 30 with the return here for the Chargers. And they're going to be down to the 35, and that's where the Chargers will go to work here with Justin Herbert. Ooh, a little extra push and shove. There is a flag down here. And if you're watching on YouTube, please leave a thumbs up, man. Subscribe. Love to have you guys back in here if you are new. Good plan. Yeah. That's how you do it. Spend time with family, eat some turkey, get sleepy. Blocking the back on the Chargers. Yard penalty from the spot of the foul, first down. So blocking the back there, that'll back up the Chargers. There we have it, ladies and gentlemen. It'll be 1st and 10 here at the 26-yard line for the Chargers. So Chargers been back kind of far, up by 9 though. So we'll see if they try to extend their lead. Watch the Thanksgiving parade, football on Thanksgiving for sure. Oh yeah. Love the Thanksgiving Day parade. Thoughts on the Rams? I think they're contenders. It'll be huge to see who wins next week between the Rams and the Seahawks. You know, am I planning on the NBA this winter? I'll probably watch some games and stuff like that. Maybe I might be gaming a lot more, just to be 100% honest with you, because it's pretty tough right now, honestly, with everything going on, with like all the different problems with streaming service and how expensive they are. So it might be likely that I get into a lot more gaming streams. But for sure, if I can, I'll probably be live for some Hornets and Canes games as well. As we get into the, you know, after football season-esque kind of time. Hornets play the Lakers tomorrow. Yeah, that'll be a good one. That will be a good one for sure. What will I game? A bunch of different stuff. I might play some sports games, you know. We'll see exactly what the case is. But I might play some like other story-based games. Call of Duty's coming out. I do want to play some zombies. I might play some zombies and stuff like that here. I mean, Fortnite's on there. I mean, there's a lot of chance. May get a new iPhone during tax time. Heck yeah. Heck yeah, get you a new phone. Honestly, anything. I'm willing to try play anything. I like story-based games, you know. I like League of Legends too. I don't know if y'all are familiar with that. But I play Arc Raiders. I haven't actually. Viva Pinata. Yeah, Viva Pinata. By the way, y'all should join the Discord server if you'd like to chat in there. There's always trying to have a lot of conversations in there. It's pretty active Discord server. We're trying to grow and stuff as well. Panthers Monday night football game is coming up soon in 2 nights before Thanksgiving against the Niners. Yeah, I will not be live for that one for sure. Is League of Legends a MOBA game? Yes, it is. It is a MOBA. But yeah, no, I will not be live for the Panthers. I don't go live for Panthers games. That's kind of a rule I've set for myself. But I will be watching it. I'll tell you that for sure. But I want to be live because I want to enjoy my games. Throw over the middle here. It's going to be McConkey with the reception. He's going to be down to 41. I want to enjoy the games, you know, and be a fan for those instead of trying to entertain, if that makes sense. It's really hard for me to entertain and stuff like that during my team's games a lot of the time, just because it's like I'm so focused on that, and opposed to like being entertaining and commentating and doing what I usually do. It's a lot harder. I've been kind of transitioning away from doing play-by-play all the time. I've kind of just been doing a lot more reaction and talking sports while we kind of watch the game together, and I'll talk about stats and stuff. Vidal with a big run in the first down, because I'm trying to slowly transition how we're doing the streams, because the play-by-play stuff, it's whatever, but I'm trying to add more like conversation with you guys into the streams as well, if that makes sense. So yeah, I'm thinking about here in the future, like where we're watching stuff as well and kind of discussing what's going on. Maybe giving away that you guys could like call in or whatever. So like if you guys wanted to talk about something or have like a discussion about something in particular, we can talk about it. But I don't know. Those are just thoughts. Those are just concerns. You know, not concerns, but like thoughts, stuff like that as well. But yeah, those are just different things. There's an injured Steeler down right now, by the way. Doing a great job. Thank you, Neil. Appreciate it. But we'll see. We'll see what the thing is. I don't know if we'll do the call-in thing. I have a little bit of concern about that, you know, trolls and stuff like that. But I don't know. We'll see. And I'm not trying to just platform some controller, someone coming in here and saying some heinous stuff. But first and 10 for the Chargers, there was a player down. It was Porter. Porter down for the Steelers. Let's see here. Who's the best wide receiver right now? The best wide receiver right now. Let's see. The best wide receiver in the NFL. I'm trying to think. Who would I say currently? I mean, I think you got to say Jamar Chase. Yeah, you might accidentally platform fact right. This game is boring. Yeah, pretty tough, Hector. Welcome in here. You may have interest in throwing your name in and out college games or anything around you. I mean, yeah, I would be down for that. Is that hard to get into? I mean, sort of, right? Sort of. I'm going to college now for a communications degree to where potentially that is a career path for me. But yeah, Chase, maybe Puka. I think it's I'd go Chase. Puka's great though. Best quarterback in the NFL right now. Oh, tackle the backfield there. I think the best quarterback as of right now, as of this second, we're talking about performances here. I do think Matthew Stafford. You're going to try to get a Stafford jersey? Yeah, he's doing great. JSN's pretty good. That's it. You think it is? I don't think he's number one. JSN is up there, but I don't know. I don't know if I have him in my top 3. I'd have to really think about that, but I don't know about that. He's done good though. I think JSN is good, but I don't know about that. I don't know about I don't know about best. Drake May's good. 3rd and 4. Throw here by Herbert's going to be knocked down at the line. 3rd and 4 and incomplete. It'll be 4th and 4. They're going to have to punt the ball back to the Steelers. Pretty sure he's at 1,000 yards already. Might be. Jason's going to beat the record this year. You think so? Is Patrick still up there? You think JSN or Taylor will win Offensive Player of the Year? I think it's got to be Taylor if it's between those two. You know, he has the most yards and a big impact. There are arguments around there. I mean, no, I get that. I'm not like a stats watcher. I mean, you think the CMC has a good chance to be MVP? I don't think so. I think the best running back right now is Taylor. Kick here. It's a deep kick. It's a 59-yarder, and Dicker, the kicker, gets it. It's going to be 15-3. A 59-yard kick, and it's good. So both kickers have kicked the 59-yarder tonight. Dave Canales is doing a press conference. He did one earlier today, yeah. At least you hope so. Yeah, he might. I can't remember what the record is, but CNC will win Comeback Player of the Year, in your opinion. Yeah, maybe. Maybe so. That's Joe Burrow's to win next year. Falcons lost again today. They did lose again today against the Colts. Let's see, Panthers play the Falcons next week. Yep. Yeah, and I don't know how that's going to go. Carolina loses. We'll see how their practice goes this week. JT may be better rushing, but CMC has good rushing yards, and he also has top 5 interceptions. I mean, I get that. I get that 100%. Steelers 5-6 or 5-5 incoming. Maybe so. I mean, they could be. It could be the case. I mean, they might be 5-4 at the end of this one, so I don't know. We'll see how this goes. Have to lose. I don't know. Who do they play? I don't know who they play next. I could look it up, though. They play the Bengals. Yeah, that'll be interesting. CMC is also top in receiving yards for running backs. Yeah. I get that. I mean, I'm not saying he's bad. I'm just saying, like, I think that Jonathan Taylor's had an unreal year. The points, the touchdowns, the carry. I mean, he literally carried them to victory today. 3 touchdown, the multiple touchdown games that he's had. He's had like 3 touchdowns in like 3 or 4 different games. There may be more than that, actually. I was thinking like specifically rushing games, but I know one, like they said, like it broke the streak because he had like 1 receiving and 2 rushing or something like that. But it's been unreal how much, and like the yards that he's had, it's just unreal. But no, I do get that. I'm not saying that McCaffrey's bad at all. Dicker the kicker, though, with a big kick. Pretty significant there. All right, here we go. Steelers with a return here. They're at the 30, down to about the 34. So, about the 33, 34-yard line. There is a penalty flag down, but that's where the Steelers will go to work. 6 minutes left here in the third. Holding here on the return team. So we'll see if they can do anything here. Giants are so bad. Yeah, the Giants have been pretty bad. But, I mean, they've had moments. I mean, they blew a lead today. The Bears are decent. Bears are finding ways to win games. It's kind of really unreal. Here we go. Going to be 2nd and 10 here. 2nd and 10 after the incomplete pass. The Giants have had their moments, I'm not saying they're incredible or anything to that extent, but here we go. They're going to pitch here to the side. It's going to be Warren. Warren bouncing off defenders, but he gets a yard, and that's about it. So 5:25 left here in the third quarter. It's going to be 3rd down and 8. And maybe a timeout. There's a pre-snap whistle. The Chargers take a timeout. So 2 timeouts are going to be remaining for both teams, but Chargers want to make sure they get the right team on the field here. What's good, man? Just got off work. Is Rodgers playing tonight? Yeah, Rodgers is playing tonight. He's 8 for 16 for 66 yards and a pick. He's not having a great night. Not having a great night, to be honest. But I hope you had a good day and welcome in here. Lap of fan, thank you for the likes. Third down and 8. And deep down the field, it's going to be incomplete, and it'll be 4th and 8. So 4th down and 8, they're going to have to punt it away. So kickoff, they're going to kick it back. Here we go. Ball's going to be kicked here and at about the 36-yard line. That's where the Chargers are going to work. 5:09 left here. So 5:09. Rodgers is playing bad tonight, but he's having a bad day. Yeah, I get that. One second, sorry. Okay. Yeah, Steelers offense struggling tonight, 100% there. But I mean, they've not really been able to get the run game going or anything in general. Yeah, Steelers offense not really getting anything going though. I don't know exactly. It's just not worked. I don't know, but this is like the concern is like the defense, in my opinion, wasn't great to start the year. They've gotten better as time has gone on, but like has gone on. But like, what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do right over time? Because it's nothing's really significantly improved. The offense is not really there. So Pittsburgh running the ball was terrible. Yeah, 10 carry. I mean, he's got 50 yards on 10 carries, which is a good, average. But when you're down by 12 points, you kind of have to, you have to do more than that. You can't just run the ball. By the way, Gadsden is headed to the locker room, by the way. So he's shaking up here. So 5:08 here. They're going to hand the ball off at a run. And they get about 7 yards on that carry. So we'll see if the Chargers just try to run out the clock or what they're going to do with this. .430 left here. Back to Vidal. Vidal is going to be losing some yards. So the run's not really working for either team. But if you look at the Thanksgiving games, I have at some point, but I can't remember off the top of my head. So let's see. So they have Packers versus Lions. That'll be a good one. Chiefs versus Cowboys. That'll be interesting. And then Bengals versus Ravens. All of those have potential. I mean, I'll be 100% honest with you. They all have potential. It'll be interesting to see. 3rd and 8 here. Justin Herbert rolling out. He's going to run with it himself. He's got a first down and more. He's across the 50. He's going to slide down at about the 44-yard line. But a big run there and a first down. The Chargers keeping the drive alive. Black Friday, Eagles and Bears. Okay. That'll be fun. So they've got like a couple of different games that weekend. I can't guarantee I will be streaming during that weekend. I might be just with family and stuff, but we'll see. Is Burrow done for the season? Not officially. I mean, there's a chance he could come back towards the end of the season, depending on, his recovery and stuff. I think there's a chance he could be ready for playoffs if they were in it, but they got a lot of work to do to get to that point. Handoff here. And there's a flag on the play. Vital gets a couple, 2-3 yards, but there is a penalty marker down. See what they call here. Holding on the offense. So that's going to back them up. So first down and 20. So he's not playing Thanksgiving? No, he wouldn't be. He wouldn't be. It'd be Joe Flacco for sure. But Joe Flacco's looked good. And he'd be playing his old team, you know, his original team, not his most recent old team, but 3:05, by the way, 3:05 left here in the third. It's going to be first down and 20. There's a chance that the Bengals sneak in. I don't know. The AFC doesn't look as like difficult down the line, you know. Play action pass here. Herbert going to throw it. And Tucker, what's his name? Fisk? So Fisk with the reception there. He's going to get some yards. That's about it. Just about 2-3 yards there, but yeah. Second down coming up. Second and 14 after, you know, the penalty. So they get 6 yards. So I think they officially marked him with 7 yards. So second down to 13 here. Shotgun formation. Neil, thank you so much here for the rose. Appreciate you. Thank you. And looking under pressure, Herbert, he's going to be dragged down. He loses a couple. Herbert said he was brought down by a face mask, but they did not call anything. Let's see. So, no, it wasn't his face mask. They grabbed the inside of his jersey there. So, yeah, they grabbed the inside of his jersey there. Thank you for the roses there, Neil. Appreciate you so much. So 1:30 left here. Ball snap. Throw in the middle is going to be caught. First down on third down and 14. They got about 13. I think it was Gadsden with it there. It's going to be 4th down and 1. And if I am the Chargers, I'm going for it. It's 4th and 1. I say you go for this. Or no, they're trying. Okay, so they're just going to send out Dicker to try to make it a 15-point lead. It is a long field goal. I mean, he could definitely make it, but it is a bit of a long one. I don't think it's as long as their first one. It's a 55-yarder, so it's 4 yards shorter than the one he made just a bit ago. He made the 32 and then the 59. Now he's trying to 55, 53 seconds left. Balls are going to be snapped. The kick is up. It's down the middle. It's hooking left. Off the post and no good. Your Thunder at 10-1. Nice. But off the post, no good, and that's going to give the ball back to the Steelers in good field position. So they'll have it first down and 10 at the 37 after the missed kick there by Dicker the kicker. So no good on the kick. No good. Thoughts on Kyler Murray's situation? I don't know, man. I think it might be time to move on. I think it might be time for them to move on from each other. The Cardinals and Murray. Have a good one. I'll catch you later. Thank you, Dale. I appreciate all your support. Thank you for being here. It seriously means a lot. You have a good rest of your night. Thanks for all the gifts and all the support as always, Nell. You have a good one. Thank you very much. Hope you are feeling okay and get to feeling better as well. And the Punisher, thank you for the follow there. Welcome in here. How are you doing tonight? Welcome. Glad to have you here with us tonight. Thank you. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, I don't know what's going to go on with that, but good about you. I just watching some football, hanging out, discussing this. It's a bit of a boring game here tonight, but I don't know. We've had so many games, unfortunately, like that, but we're talking sports, having a good time. Who's your team? Who do you like? This game is making you mad? I mean, it's pretty tough. It's pretty tough to watch. It feels pretty bad. Thursday night football, Sunday night football, they've been awful. Pittsburgh, hey, they're trying to come back. Cardinals always beat the Cowboys. I mean, the other day they did, right? But am I doing the Thanksgiving games? No, I won't be live for the Thanksgiving games. I'll be with family. I'm going to be in a turkey and mac and cheese coma that day, so just don't plan on me being here on Thanksgiving. It probably is not going to be happening. Just to be 100% honest, transparent with you. Yeah, no, I get it. This game is it's pretty frustrating. I can understand it being frustrating, especially if you're a fan of either one. I know you like the Broncos, Kenzie, but thank you for the likes too, by the way. Appreciate you. 57,000 likes, y'all. Thank you. Yeah, Pittsburgh. I don't know, man. The not having a great performance tonight by Rodgers. Ward's doing okay, but Hydrate, hydrate. Hey, appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you very much. At least we get a good game next Sunday night. Yeah, true. That will be a good one. I'm excited to see that one too. Ball snapped here. Rodgers is going to toss it back. Here's a big run for Warren. He needed this, and he's got a first down. It gets about 11 yards. So the Steelers getting 11 yards on that run there. We'll see if they can capitalize and do anything here. Next Sunday night won't be frustrating. Yeah, I mean, it'll be two big contenders and fun to watch. It feels like the Steelers are on a downward trend, and then you got the Chargers. I mean, the Chargers have been inconsistent this year quite a bit. But, yeah. What is it next week again? Sorry, is it it's Lions and Eagles, right? They're over the middle here. It's going to be caught. And Frymuth with the reception. He's going to get about 2 yards short of the first down or so. So, second down is short. So, yeah, that, like, Lions versus Eagles, pretty good there. You need the Steelers to win? No, I bet so. I bet so. All right, ladies and gentlemen, get those fours in the chat. We're going to the fourth and final quarter. We'll see what they're able to do here. Who's playing next Sunday? Yeah, I think it is Lions versus Eagles. Yep, Lions versus Eagles. And here we go, the fourth quarter. So that'll be fun to watch, I think. But, yeah, it's not a good night tonight for the Steelers. There's still time left, though. They're only down by 12. You think Eagles versus Lions is the NFC Championship? It might as well could be that. Unless there's just like a surprise team. But I know they definitely would like to get back to the way that they were last year. And that's what I thought we were going to have last year. Yeah, but I haven't made more than a field goal in the beginning. No, for sure. Yeah, no. I mean, yeah, it's not like I have trust. I'm just saying that, like, neither team has really done enough to, you know. Seahawks, Rams, or Tampa Bay it could go to. I mean, yeah, there's a chance. There's definitely a chance for those. Crazy, there's been 44 to 22 games today. That is crazy. Yeah, that is true. I was like, I didn't actually realize that, but I was like, I thought I saw it twice today. I was like, what the? Why is it like that? Would have been Eagles versus Lions earlier this year. Yeah. Rams, I do think are legit. I don't know if I fully trust the Seahawks quite yet. And I don't trust Tampa completely either. And the Bills getting cooked by the Dolphins. Oh, yeah. That was kind of wild. You put 3 on the Steelers to come back and win. You'll get $24. Someone needs that one. Let's see. Minnesota doesn't look good with JJ McCarthy. Wait, doesn't look good with JJ McCarthy? Do they not? I thought they looked better with him. I mean, the Ravens are just a good team. I think people are underestimating the Ravens' comeback this year because I honestly think they might win the AFC North. This game is over. I mean, I've not seen something out of the Steelers yet. And a handoff here. It's going to be Warren with the carry. He's going to get about 3-4. $14.40 year left. Minnesota is getting karma for torturing Carson. I mean, yeah, I get that. I thought they've looked better, but yeah, I do feel bad for Carson Wentz. Fakes handoff here. Rodgers throws to the side. It's going to be Warren. Warren gets it. He's at the 30. He's at the 20. Down inside the 15 about the 14. This is the best chance we've seen from the Steelers. And they're just inside the 15 there. Throw a Warren there to the side there. You have a soft spot for him. I do feel bad for him, the whole situation that he's been through, honestly. Like, having the injury, not being able to win the Super Bowl, but still getting in the ring. It is devastating, because they should have won that Super Bowl with him. All stats here. Rodgers going to hand it off. Warren with the carry. He's going to get down to about the 9-yard line. It'll be second down at about 5 there. He wanted to be a high-scoring game, but it's not. Yeah, we got a little bit of ways till that. He got us there. Exactly. He did. He got him there, but I think that he would have, he was having an MVP caliber year till the injury, but then something possessed Nick Foles, and he just did it. Here we go. It's going to be second down. Rodgers under pressure. He's just going to throw it in the dirt. Don't want to risk a play there, so it'll be third down. So big third down coming up here. He didn't want to risk that. A lot of pressure on it there. Foles is him. He had a good little run. He did have a good little run. I remember when he went to the Jaguars after that. Didn't really amount to anything. I think he got hurt like immediately, didn't he? Here we go, though. It's going to be third down, and it's officially 6, 3rd and 6 here. The season's all over the place. It's thrown you. I know it's hard to predict what's going on this year. I honestly have no clue. Rodgers, though, under pressure, stepping forward, throw. It is a little high for his receiver. Trying to go to Gainwell, not able to capitalize. It'll be 4th down and 6. Now, do they have to go for it? They're down by 12. They need to get points, though. 12:44 left here. Do you just take the field goal or not? You might kind of have to go for it. Come on, Aaron, you can do it. He throws that one. He overthrows Gainwell. Throws it a little too high for him. The one game you actually want Rodgers to do something, he doesn't. That's the worst. That's the worst. You finally need someone to do something. They don't do it for you. Shotgun formation here. Rodgers throws back of the end zone. Incomplete. Trying to go to DK Metcalf. Not able to capitalize. Turnover on downs. The Chargers will take over. 12:41 left in the 4th. Especially Rodgers, too. Right. Nah, I get that. Rodgers is a guy not many people really want to pull for, particularly. Not able to capitalize. Incomplete. So, yep, that'll bring up 1st and 10 for the Chargers, and they're going to have it at the 10-yard line. So, pin back far, but unfortunate circumstances there for the Steelers. You got to score there. He had Gainwell, just overthrew him. If he puts it on target, it's probably a touchdown. If he put it a little bit lower, it's probably a catch in a short 4th down. But he overthrew him. Oh, he'll run it. Get your 10 full hat and he'll come back. There you go. From now on, when people ask you to show the game, you got to have HHH photos ready. Yeah, right. Games like this, you'll fall asleep. I mean, yeah, but I've not actually been sleeping. I don't think I've yawned once tonight. Boring low scoring game. Yeah. He was watching it, but it's making me mad, so I turn it off. Well, glad to have you here. You can just live. You can live through me watching it and know what's happening. Kids think of it likes it, but yeah, no, it's I don't know. 58,000 likes, by the way. Appreciate y'all. Lappa fan, thank you for the likes as well. But yeah, no, I get that getting mad about the performance. I mean, the Panthers game was making me mad. How did Pittsburgh beat the Colts if they can't beat the Chargers? I didn't think that it was sustainable. That's why I have questions. I don't know. I've not been big on how the Steelers have played this year at all. But I know it's one-off situations. Wild happens, right? You're trying to beat that 16K. Can't you get there? Can't you get there? It's a race against the clock. She's at 1.7K. She's got to get to 16.2. The race we got. Lappa fan, thank you for the likes as well. Lappa fan's right there too. Lappa fan might try to beat you. I don't know. But man, if the season taught me anything, records in past weeks don't matter. No, yeah, for sure. That's how it feels. You just kind of go with your gut and go with the feeling, because it's how it is. I mean, it's all over the place sometimes, honestly. And I don't know who's good and who's not. Pittsburgh Steelers choke Division 2. Yeah. I don't know if I'm trying, but I'm getting hey, well, don't. I just want you to know I'm not responsible for any arthritis or any carpal tunnel or anything like that happens to your fingers. Please make sure that you are taking care of yourself. And MylkTV is not responsible for any medical bills that you may incur by tapping the screens. Thank you. But yeah, be careful. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. Don't hurt yourself, though. But yeah, I got to get some Triple H. I got to get some Triple H stuff there. Allegedly. Allegedly. Exactly. Man, that was not a necessarily bad throw there to DK, but it was kind of far. I don't know. I don't like the roll the trolls. Hand off here. It's Vidal. And he's going to get about 3-4 yards. You know, every time that they get approximately 6 yards, and I'm like, oh, I don't know if that's 6 or, I'm like, man, I feel like I never said that as much as I used to. And I'm like, I feel self-conscious now when I say, like, the two numbers. The people love to be memeing these days, It's, and I don't understand it. I don't think anyone does, but 11:20 left here in the fourth, by the way. Ball snapped here. Herbert looking, throws right side. Incomplete in the vicinity of Keenan Allen, but overthrown in there. Incomplete. So 3rd down and 6. We've not really seen much from either offense here tonight. This really does feel like the game the other day between the Broncos and the Raiders. It feels very... we should just make XL the team spokesman and draft another wide receiver. Oh, yeah. Yeah. It's crazy. It's crazy. I wonder if Carolina will draft another wide receiver in the first round this year. Stay tuned. Throw over the middle. It is caught. Ladd McConkey's at the 50, the 40, the 30, 20. He's at the 15, cutting back down inside the 15. A big carry and gain there. Ladd McConkey with a reception. And they're already in field goal range now inside the red zone. Ladd McConkey with a big gain there. Charlie, thank you for the likes there. Appreciate it. Able to find the target there. I thought it might have been picked for a second there, but Ladd McConkey with it and able to get down the field. Need your Broncos to lock in next week. Who y'all play next? It's a 58-yard pass, ladies and gentlemen. A 58-yard pass. The 1st down and 10. The ball is at the 13. The Chiefs. Oh, yeah, that'll be a tough one there. Vidal to the outside. He's at the 10. 5 down inside the 5, right near the 1st down line. But will it be enough? Right at 10 minutes left here. Touchdown here by the Chargers. It's pretty much over. I'll be honest with y'all. Y'all know what lemonade is? Lemonade, not lemonade. Okay, I'm not talking about the drink. I'm just gonna make sure before anybody tries to smart off. But lemonade. Kids wants an interception. Does anybody use it? It's like a TikTok thing. It's a thing linked with TikTok. If you have a TikTok account, you have a lemonade account. But like, it's just anyway. Vital into the end zone touchdown. Vidal. I don't know how to say it. But into the end zone touchdown to the Chargers. Poured it on. Oh, you've heard of it? Yeah, it's like I was just curious because like I get notifications from it all the time and I barely check it. And I went on it one day and I've got like 3,000 followers, but I don't use it. Vidal or Vidal. Either way, into the end zone touchdown. I'm waiting to hear them say it so I can see. But the extra point coming up here, 21-3. And now it's 22. It is 22. It's a mirror of the TT. Are you talking about behind me? Is that what you're talking about? Amani Vidal. It's a mirror of TikTok. Oh, I mean, it's not exactly like TikTok though. It's I was just saying like I've been on there before, and I mean it does right. It's owned by the same, but I constantly get notifications. It's like so and so has followed you on there, but like I don't use it. I mean, I get on there sometimes and look at stuff, but I don't use it. You know, I honestly I don't know. I have 4,210 followers, but I've never made a post on there. I don't follow anybody either. I don't know. Maybe I'll post on there sometime. See. They move everything over during the shut. I mean, it's been there longer than that. It was there before the shutdown because I remember when it was like posted. But yeah, that sounds really sketchy. I mean, so basically, it is linked to your account. It's through TikTok. It's something that they have there. I just don't use it. You have an account. It's kind of like how if you have a Gmail account, you have a YouTube account. If that makes sense, you know what I'm saying? It's like the same kind of thing. It's like by the same, but it's just like if you ever use it. Which I've been on there, and you can post stuff. It's like Instagram, but it's just like TikTok stuff. But it's like there's no TikToks. If that makes sense, it's like completely different. It's like Xiaohongshu. But are your followers separate from TikTok? I mean, they are, but it's like people who are active there. Like once you sign up for it, you have the option to like follow all the people on there that you follow on TikTok. We didn't get notifications until we installed it. Twitter does it too. Yeah, maybe so. I don't. Is it Thread? No, that's Instagram, like Threads or whatever. You technically have a Threads account if you have like I don't know, something like that. Lions versus Eagles though next Sunday. I'm excited. I'm really excited for that one. That'll be fun. Yeah, it's meta. But yeah. So it's like it's something like that. Otto, thank you for the roses there. Appreciate you. Thank you. WW Meta or W Auto, not W Meta. I don't like Meta. 926. Thank goodness Facebook doesn't do that. Oh, they do. Steelers heading south. I mean, Facebook does that with Instagram and Real or Threads. Yeah. Steelers heading south again. I mean, yeah, they're not looking great. Yeah, if Facebook and Instagram make me have the same profile pic. They do? Because mine are separate. Or maybe they aren't. I don't think they're this. I don't know. I can't remember. David, thanks so much for the gift there. Appreciate it. Check it down here. 9:05. 9:05 left here in the fourth there. Depends on your setting. Yeah, I was going to say, I think you can change them differently. 9 minutes left here. But I don't remember exactly. It's I don't know. I try not to use them too much. Ball snapped here. Rodgers throws right side. Incomplete, but there is a flag on the play. Thrown in the vicinity of Gainwell, but always do that because they are social media. No, for sure. Holding on the defense. 5-yard penalty and an automatic first down here. So the Steelers get an automatic first down and a penalty there against the Chargers. Bells them out a little bit there. Am I doing Monday Night Football tomorrow? To be honest with you, I would like to, but I don't know if I will be able to. I'm getting new internet service provider tomorrow. So I'm going to be done with that for a lot of tomorrow, and I don't know if I'll be 100% set up and good to go. If everything goes well, sure, I should be. But also another thing that does concern me is I don't have access to ESPN right now, sorta. I'm gonna try. I'm gonna try the best that I can. I have YouTube TV, and I don't have that right now. Throw here, it's picked! Deontay Jackson with the pick there. It was thrown into the hands of the Steelers player, but it bounced off of his right to the defender, and now the Chargers are going to take over. So it wasn't a bad pass there, but a right place, right time, and the Chargers are going to have a return. Fubo TV has ESPN. Yeah, I've got a trial with Fubo TV. I'm trying right now. 11-8 and TikTok are directly linked and share the same infrastructure and powered by TikTok vaccine. Yeah, I was just curious if people used it. No Chargers, says Otto, but a big return there. So now the Chargers are going to have it first down. Kenzie, you were hoping for a pick, but it wasn't the one that you were hoping for. You wanted it, but it wasn't what you were wanting. Warren Panther, Deontay Jackson with the pick. So the ball's at the 39-yard line, already inside Steelers territory, but 8:39 left here in the first. Chargers going to hand it off here. And Vidal there with a couple yards, Kane. Vidal. So they're saying Vidal, so that's what I'm going to say. So Vidal with a couple yards there. Go Chargers, says Otto. But yeah, big one there. I hate when YouTube TV got rid of ESPN. I mean, they should probably get a deal done at some point, but it's pretty much Disney being Disney. So frustrating, though. You know? It is very frustrating. So here we go. 2nd and 7. Balls are going to be snapped, and Waddell with the carry gets a couple there. Can't believe your Panthers lost. Tell me about it. Tell me about it. It was frustrating, devastating. You don't think you're getting past 16,000 likes? You're going to have to double tap. You're going to have to use all your fingers. I don't think of the share. Using both thumbs, just all right. Well, 3rd and 6. Vidal with a carry. He's got a first down, and he's going to get down about the 25. And Otto coming in here with the roses. Thank you for the roses there. Thank you, Otto. Appreciate you. Holding on the offense, so that will not count. 10-yard penalty, replay 3rd down. So big penalty there. It's going to make it 3rd and 16. Third and 16 here. Pittsburgh Steelers struggling with Rodgers. They are right now, for sure. With it now, Herbert under pressure again. It's a long way to go, and he's going to be sacked. So a sack there, and the Chargers are going to lose even more yards, and they're going to have to punt here. 6:35 left. You have over 12.5 Steelers total losers. Yeah, they're struggling right now. Good. Hood. So fourth down coming up. 9:35 left. I'm sorry, 6:35 left here in the fourth. I'll be honest with you, I can't wait for this one to be over. So fourth down and 19. Well, DK more likes to go. There you go. Paid JSN $500 million for 50 years. Yeah, that's a great idea. There you go, man. And kick is away here. And it's going to be fair catch. He dropped it. Oh, man. So the Steelers player tried to get it. He dropped the ball, and then the Chargers recovered. So Chargers get the ball back. They punted it away, and they get it. So he muffed the punt. Either team will go far in the playoffs. I think the Chargers are the one that makes it. But, yeah, it bounced in his hand. It was pretty bad. And then, yeah, something bad for Uncle Rodgers. Yeah, that was awesome. Yeah. It's pretty bad. I don't know if they're going to show it again or not, but yeah, it was pretty bad there. You think the Jets have a chance? They might. You want a refund for your $3? Give me a refund. Yeah, no, I get that. It's tough. It's tough. The first down and 10 here for the Chargers. They must not have much on offensive line. And off to Vidal, he's going to lose yards. He's lose about 4. The offensive line's struggling here. This is why you bet low. No, 100%. Yeah, I mean, some people bet big money, and I couldn't do that. It's like I seen someone bet like $10,000 on like a League of Legends game last night. Someone bet like $10,000 that a team was going to win. So you don't bet at all? Fair. You can't do it. I'd have a heart attack. Yeah, no, I mean 100%. Yeah, I don't do bets anymore. I put like money every once in a while and do stuff, and I won the money, but I'm like, yeah, I don't want to do that too much here. That reminds me of that Seattle game against Pitt with that return. Oh yeah. 5:30 left here in the fourth. By the way, third down coming up. They're in field goal range too, so they'll likely kick a field goal. Worst case scenario. It needs a fix. It might. Kansas needs 10K. Ball snapped here. They're going to hand it off. Vidal. Oh, he's going to be hit pretty hard. But get some yards there. Yeah, it's lap fan taking for the likes there, but yeah, overall it was not a great one. Not a great one. But yeah, because that'll bring up a timeout taken there by the Steelers, by the way. I think that was their final timeout. Steelers take a timeout. But yeah, LA might need a fix of some sort, but yeah, 2 44-22 games too, by the way. I'm sorry, I'm just looking at everything. A lot of different stuff here, but Man, oh man. Pittsburgh not looking good at all. Thank y'all for likes, by the way. Big shout out to Dustin at 16K, Kinsey at 7.1K, Lapafan 4.2, Zayden at 2.8. Field goal attempt here. It's a 42-yarder for Dicker the kicker. The kick is up. He hooks it wide. Oh, it comes back, and it's good. So I thought it was going wide, but it kind of curled back there like they needed anyway. Right. Also, Simply at 2.5K, David at 1.4, Bakalaka 1.2K, and Skull with 700. So thank you guys. Appreciate that. Thank y'all for being here. Make sure you guys follow. Also, on my profile, if you click and go on my profile there, I do have a bulletin board, which I try to post little things like little polls and stuff like that. So if y'all want to check that out, join up. We're at 90 members. We'll see how many we can get to. But yeah, if you join up there, you can go vote. Like, did your team win today? And get updates from me about stream stuff. So if you'd like to do that, or just have a way to interact with me throughout the day, it's a good way to instantly see that. So, and that is just on TikTok. Or if you join our Discord server, that's for everybody. So if you don't use TikTok, if you'd like to see that, you can join our Discord server, and it's very active. So go check it out as well. Be a part of the community. So yeah, pretty cool. Pretty cool. But yeah, tomorrow night will be interesting. If I can get to that game, it'll be really fun to see. To be honest with you, I would like to see it because two teams I think are pretty decent. How do you join the Discord? There's a link in my bio. If you go on my profile, there's a link tree, and if you click that link tree, it'll show like different platforms and stuff like that you can join. I do recommend like hitting the three dots at the top and hit open in browser to make it easier, because sometimes like when it's like the integrated web browser with TikTok, it can be difficult. So if you just go there, click the three dots and then hit open in browser, makes it easier to join the Discord. But yeah, that's what I recommend. And if you're on TikTok or if you're on Twitch or YouTube, if you want to join, let me know. We can post a link there directly so you can just follow it that way. Unfortunately, you can't do that on TikTok. And oh man, Rodgers, we'll see if he can do anything now. Down by 22. I mean, it's going to take a miracle at this point. They would need 3 touchdowns and a 2-point conversion there. There's no link for me. Oh, when you go to my profile? When you go to my profile, it's not there? Like, if you go to my profile, it's like below. You'll see like my email, and it'll say like link tree on there. Huh. If you'd send me a DM, I don't know if you could do that. It just show right below my email. Does it not show like a little link that says like linktree.com/MylkTV? Like, I know it shows the email and stuff like that, but it should show a thing below that. Let me see if I can fix that. No, if you can send me a DM, I can give you the link. It used to be linked there directly, but I don't know what they did. I used to have things linked to where you could just see it automatically, but I don't know exactly. Rodgers throw here. It's going to be caught and about to gain a 6 or 7 there. The two best teams in the NFL are the Seahawks and the Colts. Let's see. And Vermouth with a return. He's going to get down the field there. I wish that there was a way that it won't work. Might be because your TikTok won't let you verify your age. Oh, gotcha. Throw here. It's going to be thrown incomplete. Not able to capitalize there. There might be a way I can do this. different way. I don't know. Let's see. My people. Here's a. I don't know if it'll let you copy this. Did that just post? Did you see the link that I just posted in the chat? I don't know if it actually posted that link. I don't know if it'll let you copy that or not. Why is it not doing this? I don't know what's through there. What I say, friends here? You don't see anything? Yeah, I don't see it either. Let me get it. Rodgers going back, 2nd and 10, throw it to the side. It's going to be caught. Link. Oh, let me check to see if this is right. Paste. All right. Let me see. Let me see if this works. Yeah. So like, I just posted the link there. I don't know if you can copy that link or not. But who's the third? What do you mean? Who's the third? Throw to the side. It's going to be caught in a first down. It's going to be DK Metcalf there. Who's the third? I mean, it's Lapafant, or what are you talking about? Pittsburgh is about to be 5-4. Yeah. Oh, there's 3 8-2 teams. Okay, yeah. So it's going to be. So the Patriots, the Colts, and the Broncos. Patriots, Colts, and Broncos. 3-2 are all 8-2 there. Yep. Rodgers throw it to the side. It is caught. I think it's Gainwell. Gets some yards there. Well, I don't know. If you ever look at the link tree, let's see. Throw here. Link tree link e.com. If you ever go to the link tree linktr.ee, if you go to that like that, the link tree, and then just look up /MylkTV, then you'll be able to see it. You'll be able to see that if you go on the website, and then that'll give you like all the different links for the social medias, but I don't know why it's like that. Throw here, it's going to be caught. 15, 10, 5, touchdown into the end zone, and Cedric Wilson, I think, gets the touchdown there. So Chargers give up a touchdown late, but a touchdown there for the Steelers. Or actually, I think if you go to my Twitter, I think it's linked there as well. If you go to my Twitter, it's linked there in my bio as well, which is just MylkTV, MylkTV. That's probably the easiest way. So I don't know if y'all use Twitter, but if you go to Twitter, go to my profile, there is a link for my link tree in my bio. If that's the easiest. So they do get a touchdown there. 2:57 left here. We'll see if the extra point is good. It was Roman Wilson with the touchdown, and the extra point is good. So 25-10. You go through Twitter. Yeah, it's probably the easiest way. Yeah, instead of like typing it up and searching it and stuff, yeah, Twitter's the best way. But it's just MylkTV, MylkTV, and then there's a link there for the link tree. Finally, but it ain't enough, right? They need a lot more to get it done. So 2:57 left here in the fourth quarter. But I don't know. I don't know if there's anything here for the Steelers. They're going to need a miracle. They're down by 2 touchdowns, and they have to go for 2 at least one time, but they're going to have to get some onside kicks if they want a chance. And they have no timeouts left, so it's going to take a miracle. But so it will be an onside kick opportunity here for the Steelers. So there's been 35 onside attempts, and only 3 of them worked. Sadly, it barely worked. Yeah, it's very rare. The onside kick attempt here. It goes right to the defender. He's going to get it and take a knee, and Chargers have it at the 49. Yeah, no, it very, very rarely works. Now Justin Herbert's going to come back out. 2:56 left. Herbert's got 213 passing yards right now. 19 of 32 and a touchdown. Rodgers is got 16. He's 16 of 31 for a touchdown and 2 picks tonight. Oh, great. So, yeah, they're going to try to run it out. And Keenan Allen here with just a quick pass to the side. He's going to run forward. He gets about 8 yards on that. 7 or 8 yards, but a solid little gain there for the Chargers. So Keenan Allen now has the most receptions in the history of the Chargers. They just did that for him. So most receptions in Chargers history goes to Keenan Allen there. Bad offensive game for the Steelers. 100%. 100%. It was a rough game for them for sure. Not able to capitalize or do much with that, but it is what it is. It is what it is. The defense was pretty rough. Not able to do anything, but the offense was really bad too. I mean, they got a touchdown there towards the end, but it kind of feels like a garbage time touchdown there. Wilson getting one, but a touchdown nevertheless. But not something they're going to come back with. At least the Broncos are still 1 game up on the Chargers. True. I mean, you'll be happy about that, but it's going to make it tough. There's the 2-minute warning. So 2 minutes left here. It'll be 2nd and 3 coming up. You think defense did what they could? To be honest, offense needs to score. No, 100%. Yeah, the offense didn't play great today. Rodgers didn't have a good game. Didn't seem like they were on the same page. He did have some passes that were a little too high. Got picked as well. But yeah, no, the defense did fine. I think they held the Chargers pretty decently, considering the fact the turnovers points is really the main difference. So yeah, the defense is really not the issue. It's just overall the offense was not able to capitalize or do anything really. Kemba Verfeli gets a first down. Yeah, no, 100%. No timeouts left for the Steelers either. So 2nd and 3 here. I mean, it's pretty much over. They would still need 2 touchdowns and a 2-point conversion just to be in it, so. Over, yep, pretty much. So, there's a lot of good defenses and bad offenses. Yeah. Handoff here. Adele's going to lose some yards. So, 1:54 left. Clock is going to keep ticking down. It does feel that way. And thank you for the likes, Kinsey. You may not get to 16,000, but I do appreciate it. So, thank you. So, 1:30 left here. There will be about 108 seconds or so. Or about 112, sorry, before the ball snapped. At least you got 10. Yeah. Dude, yeah, I mean, hey, you got to 10K. That's pretty good. And a carry here for Vidal, and he's got a first down, and that'll be all they needed. So 105, they're going to be able to come out, take a knee, and end that one. Steelers should have gotten a receiver. We desperately needed one. I mean, you got DK Metcalf, which is great, but definitely having an additional one would have been significant to add to that for sure. It's frustrating, though. I 100% understand how devastating, frustrating all that is. And ball's going to be snapped to take a knee. And ladies and gentlemen, that'll be the final. The Chargers going to get the win here. They'll improve to 7-3 second place in the AFC West. And then the Steelers are going to drop to 5-4. They're still in first place, but don't look now. But the Ravens are 1 game back. So Ravens trying to come back on the Steelers. Steelers on a bit of a tough situation, tough streak lately. But the Chargers, 1 game back from first place in the West. Ravens are going to take it, unfortunately. I think so. I mean, they're getting it going. The Ravens are they're finally connecting, getting things going. We'll see how it goes. But Ravens definitely looking good. Looking good currently. Kids, you thank you for the likes as well. Appreciate it. Ladies and gentlemen, please make sure you follow whether you're on TikTok, Twitch, or YouTube. We'd love to have you guys back in here. We should be back soon, maybe tomorrow. Like I said, it just kind of depends if I'm able to stream due to getting a new internet service provider, as well as making sure that things are good, like able to watch the streams as well in general. So please make sure that you guys are followed. We'd love to have you guys back in here for that as well. But have a good night. Thank you. Thank you very much. I hope you guys enjoyed this game tonight. I know it wasn't the most entertaining game, but I hope you guys enjoyed it. We talked about a lot of different things here tonight and had some fun. But nevertheless, Chargers getting the win. So congratulations to the Chargers fans of Los Angeles. Again, join the Discord server. Should be linked to my bio, but if not, go to my Twitter, MylkTV, MylkTV. There is a link there for the link tree, all the different social medias. But all right, ladies and gentlemen, thank you guys for being here. I do appreciate y'all. It was a crazy day of football, but thanks for everybody who showed up today and had a good time. Thanks for the 11,000 likes there, Kenzie. Thank you. You didn't get 16,000, but you did in all our hearts. Hopefully, rest your thumbs. There will be another chance. But thanks, everybody, for being here. Y'all have a good rest of your night. Make sure you're checking on your friends. You never know what they're going through. And just a simple, how are you doing? Could save their life and yours. Mental health matters, ladies and gentlemen. So please check it on the ones that you love. Take care of yourself. Reach out to those that love you and that you care about if you need help. Because someone cares about you and would rather hear about that than anything else. But thanks again, everybody. Means the world. Appreciate each and every one of y'all. Y'all have a good night. And until the next time, have a good one. Take care of yourself.